Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today.
Good afternoon and welcome to KTAK 93.9 coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Welcome to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. We are live here in Afton, Wyoming at Star Valley High School as the Lady Braves and the Lady Wolverines of Riverton will be tipping off here in about 26 minutes. The JV game ended very early. It was unfortunately for the Riverton JV boys after losing a tight one yesterday. Got blown out today. It was a 30-plus point victory for the Star Valley JV boys Braves. Of course, yesterday, the girls of Riverton defeated Jackson. Beat the Jackson Lady Broncs by a score of 48-17. That improves Riverton's overall record to 3-12. In the 4A West standings, that improves them to 1-3. Star Valley faced Cody last night. Wasn't close according to the great guys at SVI. And Star Valley lost by 20+. That brings their overall record to 8-7. And in the conference, in 4A West, it brings them to 2-2. So should be a great day of basketball. I know that they got a chance to stay. The teams stayed about a little bit, about 3/4 of the way here in Alpine. We stayed over in Jackson. Of course, I am joined by Connor Shields. Reminder: we've got a full day of basketball. If you're looking for Thermopolis action with Kevin and Travis. That's Kevin Gerber and Travis. Let's get a right name here because I always forget his last name. They're brand new with us. They're doing a great job, but they'll be bringing a Thermopolis, and that is Travis Bromagin, excuse me. They'll be on KDNO as usual. Cody Beers will be bringing you Wyoming Lady Chiefs and Chiefs games today on KWYW, and you can join Sean O'Bray and Ernie Over on not KWYW, KFCW 93.1. Of course, all the games will be on our WYO Today YouTube page, streamed live for your enjoyment. So if you're out and about, listen to us on the radio. When you get home, flip it over, same broadcast, just with video. On camera, as usual, I'm joined by Connor Shields. We want to thank him for coming down here with us as we stayed an overnight stay. So we will be coming back with more of the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show right after these messages on KTAK.
Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on KTAK. Come up and say hi if you're listening and you're at the game. We are to the left, as you would be seeing it, of the SVI guys here, the hometown media. We did not have a table. We need to go out and buy one. Usually we have one down here when we get here. But so we're kind of set up, kind of hodgepodge, but myself and Connor, we made it work. I am Kevin Shields, the voice of the Riverton Wolverines. Connor's on camera, Katie back at the mothership, and basketball littering the schedule today for Wind River Radio Network. And you are listening to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show. Now, unlike last night, where on paper Riverton had a very distinct advantage coming into the game, statistically, they are looking at the exact opposite today. Star Valley comes in averaging about 9 points more, just under 10 actually, more points per game than Riverton, and they allow 18 less than Riverton allows on typically. They do have a positive scoring margin. They win on average by about 7 points. Riverton, their scoring margin average is minus 20, so losing by 20. Of course, last night they won by, doing real quick math, 31. They're a better passing team on paper. They average 4 more assists. They allow 3 less assists. Field goal percentage, they shoot at a clip 10% higher than Riverton, the Lady Wolverines, do. They hold their opponents, though, to 28%. And that is concerning, as Riverton has one of the lowest, Jackson being the only lower in 4A. Shooting percentage-wise, they're at 25%, and this is a team known for defense. I would expect, I don't know, most teams do try and press if they have the capability and some decent athletes, even teams that normally don't press against Riverton. So I would expect us to see a press, because that has been a bugaboo for many a year for Riverton. From the free throw line, however, that's where Star Valley really suffers. They are tied for the second worst free throw percentage in 4A. They are tied with Rock Springs. Only one worse is Jackson. So as far as three-point field goals go, neither team comes into this game really being good at it. Unfortunately, much like we said yesterday, they still shoot a lot of them. Riverton coming in at 22% from beyond the arc. Star Valley only 18.3% beyond the arc, but they both shoot 13 a game. It is the 2-point field goal area, that mid-range game and the low post game, where we will see Star Valley shooting percentage and what you would expect to dwarf Riverton's at almost 41.5% to 25.5%. So a shooting team that tends to shoot some threes, but very good defensively is what we're looking at with Star Valley. As far as on the rebound side, they do have a distinctive edge on the offensive side. Defensive, they both average about the same at 18 rebounds per game. But on the offensive rebound, about 4.5 to 5 more offensive boards per game on the offensive side. That's where the difference really is. And they have a positive rebounding margin, whereas Riverton has a negative. Defensively, like I said, they're number 3. They're the third-ranked team defensively on average points allowed per game. They really hold you down. They average 12.9, right at 13 steals per game, and just over 1 block per game, forcing a total of 22.1 turnovers per game. And that puts them in 4th on turnovers per game, with only Central, Laramie, and of course Cody with their great defense, averaging more opponent turnovers. Surprisingly, East is below that. East known for forcing turnovers as well, but they are high on the steal side at just under 14. So the key, so it comes down to the same thing. You've got a team that is very good at making you turn the ball over, and a team that has had issues with turning the ball over. So that will be something to look out for. As far as players to watch here today, of course, for Riverton will be Paisley Jackson, the 4th leading scorer in the conference at 11.7 points per game. She's coming off a night where she had 12 and just couldn't really find the basket, put up a lot of shots, but got her average nonetheless, averaging 33% from the field, 62% from the free throw line. Also for Riverton will be one to watch will be Haley Engstrom. She has, her and some others have rotated starting spots. We'll see if she is starting today, but she is one of the top 10 rebounders in the conference. Now for Star Valley, the one to really watch is number 1 on the offensive side, Kinley Engelhart. She's top 10 in scoring. She's top 10 in assists. She's top 10 in steals. Just right at 2.5 assists per game. But the big number to watch, and she's only beaten out by Kennedy Neiman and Molly Hayes of Cody, and we know how that went, is her steals. She's getting 4.2 per game, averaging just under 10 points per game. She'll be one to watch. On the boards, it'll be Cameron Eckerson, number 24. number 34, read that wrong. She's averaging 8.1 points per game, and one of the few players who it's really evenly spread out both on the offensive and defensive rebounding. Most of the players, with one lone exception, and that being Ella Stanton of Green River, are heavily on the defensive rebound side of the thing, of the ledger, whereas Cameron Erickson, is extremely good on both sides. She averages 4.8 on the defensive, 3.4 on the offensive side of the equation. As far as three-pointers go, Taylon Leesburg is, of course, in the top 10. She doesn't shoot a whole lot, but, of course, she's coming off a 6-point performance off the bench yesterday. She played in the second and third and the fourth, not totaling any points in the fourth. No one really did, as it was a milking clock situation. But she was 2 of 3 from the three-point line, so her three-point percentage is going to go up and may be enough now, as few shots as she's taken compared to some of the others, may be enough to get her above Kennedy Neiman, who's hitting at a 41% for Cody. So Taylon probably will depending on what Molly Hayes of Cody and Victory Buck did, should pass those two up with her performance last night, depending on the night, of course. Cameron Erickson is 33%. She's one to watch for them. Of course, Paisley sits in the top 10 as well. Field goal percentage, like I said, is one of the big differentiations between these two teams. Nobody for Riverton's top 10 in field goal percentage, whereas Erickson and Sheridan Coles, number 3 for Star Valley, are in the top 10. Free throw percentage, only one player in the top 10 for either team, and that's Riley Johnson. And that kind of sums up the stats. So we're going to take a break here and pay some bills, and we'll be right back on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show with the Ranger keys to the game.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now. Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine, and Adina Vasco, and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Welcome back to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here on 93.9 KTAK and WYO Today's YouTube page. And it is now time for the Ranger Keys of the Game. If you're not a subscriber to the Ranger, log on to the rivertonranger.com and subscribe today. The keys of the game, y'all are going to get tired of hearing me say this because it is the exact same it has been all year long. And that is going to be shot selection, squaring up to the basket, taking good shots, especially against a team that's known to hold teams to horribly bad field goal percentages, and then taking care of the rock, taking care of the basketball. Riverton, known for having a good amount of turnovers. Defensive pressure really takes its toll on them, and we expect Star Valley to put a lot of pressure on them. They're known as a turnover-forcing machine. So it's going to come down to, can Riverton control the basketball and put together their first winning streak of the season and improve their record here in 4A West. Like I said earlier, they are 1-3. Above them coming into the weekend, don't have all results, but Kelly Walsh was only 1-1. Rock Springs 1-1. Cody, of course, 3-0, 11-0 overall. So there are some winnable games. Riverton is in the top half of the West, even at 1-3. No, they're not. That's just how it has this broken down. But they are there, they're not at the very bottom. Evanston and Jackson holding down those spots. So Green River, of course, 3-0 in the West, but 5-7 overall. So the jury is still out on the Green River girls. So those are your keys to the game. They kind of remain the same as they have all year. Shot selection, squaring up, eyeing the basket before launching a shot. And I'll throw in a third one here, and that is not going into dangerous areas without a way out. And what I mean by that, what we saw last night didn't affect the game, but we've seen it before in games that did, is dribbling down into the post, and then either trying a bounce pass from post to post without any clear lane for the pass and resulting in a turnover, or getting stuck as the baseline as an extra defender, so in essence getting double teamed and having nowhere to go with the basketball but trying to force up a shot. So we're about 5:55 and counting away from tip-off here, and we are going to be right back here on the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show here in a few minutes with the Sutherland starting lineups on KTAK.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Riverton's Hampton Inn and Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
And welcome back to KTAK and the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show as the Riverton Lady Wolverines will face the Lady Braves of Star Valley down here in Afton, Wyoming. Your starters first for the home team. Actually, we'll go with the away team so we can confirm the home team. The away team, your Riverton Wolverines. Number 1, senior Olivia Bradley. Number 3, senior Macy Brown. Number 10, senior McKay Fegler. Number 11, senior Ella Judd. And a junior, number 21, Paisley Jackson. Of course, your Riverton Lady Wolverines are coached by Coach McIntosh. Now for Star Valley, you've got starting for the Lady Braves, number 1, a junior Engelhardt. Number 3, Coles. Number 23, Brogue. No, 23 Brogue, excuse me. 23 Brogue. Number 33, Hale. And number 34, Cameron Erickson. There is a Bailey Erickson on the team as well, and that's number 12. So we'll try and get the first names each time. They are coached by Coach Cade Erickson. So Riverton is today in their black with red numbering and red accents. They will be going right to left on your radio dial. And the officials just meeting at midcourt over by the scores table, and they assume their positions, and we are ready to tip off. It'll be Ella Judd as normal, facing off against, I think that's Hale. Yes, it is. Hale will be jumping off for Star Valley. Ella Judd wins the tip, and it goes to McKay Fegler, who then gets it to Bradley. Bradley is met at half court. She brings it over. She picks up her dribble, and she's immediately in trouble, but is able to find Fegler on the left. Fegler bringing up top, goes to Ella Judd on the right. Judd looks to drive, puts up the runner. No good. Rebound comes away to Star Valley. Star Valley gets it up court to Coles. Coles looking inside Erickson, but she's going to walk as she was trying to attempt that pass. So that'll be the first turnover of the game against the Lady Braves. Bradley inbounding it in the backcourt to Fegler, and here is the press. Fegler bounce passes it nicely to Jackson to Judd. Judd on the post, takes one step, puts it up, and good. Ella Judd with the first points of the game, and it's 2-0 Riverton. Englehart will be playing the point she's bringing up. She is wearing a face guard, evidently broken jaw or something of that nature. Not sure how that wasn't a double dribble. She lost control of the possession, then grabbed it and dribbled again. And we're going to have a turn. Nope, it's going to go out of bounds. They were trying to find Hale at the elbow, the right elbow, the far elbow as far as how you're watching it. And it was off of Ella Judd. So inbounding, they inbound immediately to Coles in the post, and then they immediately try and kick it out and turn it back over. So nice turn of events to start this game as Star Valley has 2 turnovers and Riverton leads 2-0 and has the ball. Bradley bringing it up, gets it to Jackson. Jackson in the corner, goes to Macy Brown. Brown back to Jackson, almost stripped away, but it wound up in Brown's hands. She kicks out to Olivia Bradley, and she'll back out towards half court to reset things. Going to the left to Jackson, cross court to Brown. Brown for a 3, off the glass and good. 5-0 with 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Englehart bringing it up. Is going to go to Coles on the left side for the Lady Braves. Coles looks to drive, puts up a runner, and it is good. And the Lady Braves are on the board for the first time. It's 5-2. Fegler now with it in the backcourt, brings it up. Nice lofted pass to Brown. Brown in a little bit of trouble, finds Judd. Judd to Fegler. Fegler out to Olivia Bradley. Olivia going to her left. Bradley looking for someone to pass it to. She's trapped. And we're going to have a jump ball as a tie-up ensues, and we will have our first possession error of the day. The possession error, the worst thing since Colgate came out with frozen foods. They should jump it up, but hey, why not? So go over to Star Valley. Star Valley inbounds at Englehart. Englehart bringing it up. She's guarded by Brown. She's able to shake her a little bit, going to her right, but didn't take any further. Looking in the post, and they're going to turn the ball away again. Turn the ball over again. Nice front defense fronting the post player as they were trying to get underneath to Cameron Erickson, and Judd and Fegler both there to front her and cause the turnover. Bradley brings up, gets it to Fegler on the far right. She goes cross court to Judd. Judd looking to drive in, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to the Lady Braves, and we have a whistle. That is going to be yet another turnover against the Braves. They had the rebound, and they lost it out of bounds. So quick 4 turnovers. Fegler inbounds to Judd. Not a great pass. It was tipped, but Judd able to get it, and then she throws it away for the first turnover of the day for Riverton. Englehart now with it, bringing it across the timeline with 5:19 and counting to go in the first quarter. She drives, puts it up, no good. Rebound comes away to Ella Judd and Riverton. Bradley looking to push things up, gets it to Fegler. Fegler over to Brown. Brown looking to drive towards the baseline, kicks it back out to Fegler to Jackson. Jackson driving down the line into the paint, puts up a shot, no good, but she will go to the line and shoot 2 as we have our first foul of the game. Foul is going against Coles. That's her first, team first foul for Star Valley. Jackson will go to the line, shooting 2, looking for her first points of the day. First one is up and pure. 6-2 in favor of Riverton with 4:59 to go. Judd is going to come out of the game. She is substituted by Haley Engstrom. Engstrom now coming in, her first action of the day. Second one is up and good, and it's 7-2 in favor of Riverton. Well, we didn't expect this start, but we'll take it. Englehart bringing it over the timeline. She's guarded by Brown. Gets it over to Brogue. Brogue shoots a 3, misses everything, air ball, and Riverton comes away with the rebound. Bradley going to try and hit Brown. Almost lost it, but able to get control of it. Gets it back out to Bradley. It's a little bit too high of a pass. Bradley going to bring it out, try and reset. Crossover, gets it to Fegler. Fegler looking to drive baseline. Tries a bounce pass to Engstrom. Goes off her knee. Gets it to Fegler from 18. No good. Jackson puts the rebound up and good. 9-2 in favor of Riverton with 4:15 to go in the first quarter. Englehart with it, going to bring it over the timeline and almost threw it away as she was going for Cameron Erickson, but luckily it bounced to Hale. They're having all sorts of ball control issues. Now off the knees, it winds up with Hale out to Erickson. Erickson gets it back to Hale. Hale to Erickson. Nice give and go, and we're going to get an and one. Excuse me, that was by Brogue, they're saying. I got the wrong number. I do apologize. So Brogue gets our first field goal of the day. The foul is going against, looks like Fegler. That's her first, team first. And we have a 30-second timeout on the floor. Not sure who called that one. But nonetheless, a timeout, 3:50 to go. It's 9-4. Brogue will be going to the line to shoot one, for the old-fashioned three-point play. And we'll be right back with that free throw attempt here on KTAK.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
And welcome back. And graphics down. I do apologize here. So we'll take those graphics down for you. Still able to see everything, just kind of blocked out. Brogue will go to line shooting one. We do have Johnson has came into the game for Riverton. Free throw is up and no good by Brogue. And rebound comes away to Johnson of Riverton. Bringing it up is Paisley Jackson. She's at the top of the key, goes to Brown. Brown open for three, no good. Rebound by Johnson, she misses as well, and rebound comes away to Star Valley. They'll break. Englehart's going to put up a layup. She misses, but she is fouled. See here, Englehart will go to the line. The foul is going to go against Brown. That is her first, team second. So 2 shots coming for Englehart. First one is up, and it is good. And she is on the board for the first time today as we have a substitution for Star Valley. It looks like Johnson is coming in. We got 2 Johnsons again. Johnson coming in for Star Valley. Englehart's second free throw is on the way, and it is good as well. So it was 9-2. Now it's 9-6 in favor of Riverton with 3:29 to play in the first quarter. Johnson going to inbound. Doesn't look like they're going to put full court on, at least not right now. But they are picking up pressure at half court is the Lady Braves. Bradley now with it on the left side. She drives down, gets it to Brown. Brown back up top to Johnson. Johnson over to Ingstrom, slightly shaded right off the top of the key. She goes all the way to the right along the three-point line. They swing it around the horn back to Bradley on the left side. Bradley to Ingstrom at the top of the key. Ingstrom to Johnson, almost lost control. That did so. It goes out of bounds, and they'll say Riverton was the last one to touch it, and that'll be the second turnover against Riverton. Brogue is coming back in, and we're seeing Coles go out now. So kind of similar rotation as the boys for Riverton do, where one goes out, then when they come back, they get another one, and not going too deep on the bench yet. Johnson has it. Johnson for the Lady Braves. She swings it. They go underneath. They find their underneath, but she's double-teamed. That's Erickson. Ingstrom on her. She puts up a shot. No good. Puts the second one up, and no good as well. But we're going to have a foul on the floor. Actually, a foul on the shot. So Cameron Erickson missing both of those, but she is going to be fouled by Paisley Jackson. That's her first, team third. It comes with 2:58, I think. Looks like 2:58 because they do have a little error with one of their scoreboards. Let's look at the other one. It's 2:38, so I was wrong. So 2:38 to go. First free throw is up and gone in the 2:38 in the first quarter. 9-6. Riverton got out to a 9-2 lead starting very quickly as Cloud Horse will check in before the next free throw. She will come get Jackson. So you got Ingstrom, Fegler. Savannah Morton has also checked in. Johnson. Second one it's missed. Morton able to track it down. But Morton, Johnson, and Cloud Horse in the game. So primarily bench players coming in early here. Second free throw, like I said, was missed. Johnson has it up towards half court, has to bounce it to Morton. Morton swings it over to Fegler on the left side. Fegler looking to drive, does so, puts it up high off the glass, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it'll stay with Riverton. Fegler, some really wild shots by everybody today. Of course, Fegler finishing with 3 last night, hit in the midst of a scoring slump, gets on the inbound, going to shoot 3, and misses everything, going way too far with it. And her struggles from the field still continue. But fortunately for Riverton, on a pass to bring it up, as number 12, Bailey Erickson, has checked in for Star Valley, she's unable to get the pass, and they have their 5th turnover of the day. So Riverton will be inbounding. Johnson looking to inbound it. She's going to bounce it into Fegler, who is slightly right of the top of the key and about 10 feet away from three-point line. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson looking to go baseline. Has to pick it up. Nice feed to Engstrom. Give and go. Nicely done. And there's 2 points for Haley. 11-6 in favor of Riverton. Minute 45 and counting in the first quarter. Hale now has it. Swings it over to Bailey Erickson. They swing it all the way over to Brogue. Brogue looking to go in, and we're going to get a kick ball call, and so it'll stay with Star Valley, and they will be inbounding to the right of their own basket as you see it on the screen. We do have a couple of substitutions. It looks like Cole's coming back in. They inbound to 15. She puts up a jumper, does Johnson, and she's going to miss from 15, but the Lady Braves get their own rebound. Good offensive rebounding team. They're going to shoot a 3 with Bailey Erickson. She misses. Riverton comes away with it, and Savannah Morton has it. We'll get it to Johnson across the timeline, and we're going to get an offensive foul as Johnson just extended the forearm and pushed the defender out of the way. So offensive foul, that's going to be her first. Team 4th. Jackson now checking in. She's going to come get Johnson. Johnson at time known to have some foul difficulties, having 4 last night. She gets in foul trouble sometimes kind of quickly depending on how they're calling the game. So McIntosh elects to take her out. And on a pass aimed for Englehart to Coles, they turn it over again. They throw it just out of bounds. So very uncharacteristic, judging by the stats and what we've seen from Star Valley, the Lady Braves, so far this season. They're not a high turnover team. They usually cause a lot of turnovers, but right now they have 6 to Riverton's 2. Fegler brings it over the timeline as we go under a minute to play. Jackson with it. Jackson underhands it to Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse over to Engstrom. Engstrom looked for a screen. The screen wasn't well set, so Englehart stayed with her. And there's Englehart's first steal today. She's going to take it all the way in and miss. So Engstrom comes away with it, gets it to Jackson as we go under 36 seconds to play. Jackson to Cloudhorse. Cloudhorse going baseline, and she's going to get fouled on the floor there. Foul is going to go against number 12. That's Bailey Erickson. That's her first, only the team's second. So, and we're going to see Bradley coming back in the game. She's coming to get Cloudhorse. So that switches who plays what and where they will be on this inbounds play. Fegler inbounding under to the right of her own basket. Gets it Judd out to Jackson. Jackson pump fakes a 3. Look to drive, was cut off. Gets it to Bradley. We're under 25 seconds. Bradley stopped. She gets it to Jackson. Jackson to Engstrom. Engstrom puts it up, misses. From point-blank range, she was open, and we all go to the floor now, and we're going to have all sorts of a scrum, and it'll go out of bounds over to Star Valley. Engstrom missing there on the great pass by Jackson. I don't know if she felt some presence coming over, and Riverton will go full-court press with 13 seconds left. Now at 10 seconds. Star Valley gets it up to Coles. Coles is kind of stuck. She's going to go cross-court to Brogue. Brogue for 3. No good. They get the rebound, throw it up at the buzzer. No good by 15 as well. So Johnson missing on the putback. So at the end of 1, it is 11-6 in favor of Riverton. We'll be right back with the second quarter here on KTAK.
Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
It is going to be Star Valley basketball here on KTAK to start the second quarter. It is 11-6 in favor of Riverton. Kind of a surprise to start out. Englehart has the ball. You've got Judd, Jackson, Fegler, Bradley, and Brown as your starters. Drive by Coles is going to be put up and missed. Missed on the follow-up by Brogue there. And away comes Riverton, but they're going to turn it over immediately. Looking to break, they get to Coles. She puts it up and good. 11-8. Starters all back in for Riverton. Another steal. The full court, the half court press now working on him. Missed by Englehart. Rebounded by Riverton. They'll look to break. They throw a baseball pass, and it's intercepted. So quickly, 3 turnovers in less than 50 seconds by Coach McIntosh's Riverton Lady Wolverines, and he will go ahead and get Leesburg in the game. He's got her at the score table. And here is Star Valley in their half court, down by 3. They get over to Coles. Coles going inside, and they're going to throw the basketball off of a Riverton player to try and keep possession. And we will see Erickson and Hale coming back in. They're going to come get Englehart and Johnson. So Hale has it, gets inside to Erickson. Erickson trying to put it up. No good. That's Cameron Erickson. Rebound by Brogue is missed. And it goes out of bounds, but it will go out of bounds off a deflection by Riverton, so it'll stay with the Lady Braves. Leesburg now is checked in. Star Valley inbounds, gets it to Coles. Coles looking toward the corner, gets it to Brogue for 3. Good, and we're tied. 11-11. Not the start of the second quarter that they had in the first. Brown now has it on the right wing, up top to Fegler. Fegler over to Jackson. Jackson looking to drive into the paint. Does. Puts it up. No good. But she gets fouled, so she will go to the line to shoot 2. Foul is going against Bailey Erickson, number 12. That is her second. Only the team third, though. Jackson puts the first one up. It is up and good. So Riverton reclaims the lead. Riverton has not trailed this game. Ella Judd's going to come out. Looks like Engstrom is going to come in for her. Jackson, second one on the way, and good. She's a perfect 4 for 4 from the free throw line today. 13-11, 6:14 to go in the first half. Hale with the ball, bringing it up. She's going to swing it to Coles. Coles up top, about 10 feet from the three-point line. She gets it over to Brogue. Brogue back up top to Hale. Hale over to Bailey Erickson. Hits Brogue on a nice cut, and she's blocked from behind by Leesburg, but they're going to say she got contact. So it'll be 2 shots for her. Foul is going to go against Leesburg. That is her first, team 5th for Riverton. Referee gets the ball to Brogue. She is 0 for 1 from the free throw line today. First one up and good, so she's 1 of 2 now. 13-12, 5:55 to go in the third. Brogue has the ball back, takes 3 dribbles, puts the free throw up, and no good. Rebound is going to be by Leesburg. Leesburg, they're going to pick up full court on her is Bailey Erickson. Leesburg just leaves her, though. Kicks it to Jackson. I think she was going for Brown. Brown to Fegler. Fegler back to Jackson up top. Jackson going all the way over to Leesburg for 3. Good! Taylon Leesburg just improving that three-point percentage and extends the lead to 16-12 in favor of Riverton. Of course, Leesburg, as we said in the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show, one of the top 10 three-point percentage shooters in the state in 4A. Coles has it, going to drive the paint, puts it up, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds and go over to Riverton. So it'll be Riverton ball here after the turnover number 6 against Star Valley. Leesburg looking to inbound. Now we do have a full court press, but it fades back. Fegler just able to basically leave Hale a little bit. Nicely done breaking it with the dribble, but then she picked up her dribble, gets it to Leesburg. Leesburg to Brown. Brown looking inside, gets it back to Leesburg. Leesburg going inside for Haley Ingstrom, and they're going to turn the ball over. Not a great pass. Turned over. Fegler tries to go for the steal there, deflects it, and goes out of bounds as Star Valley was trying to get to Hale with 4:51 to go in the third. So inbound by Brogue. Brogue gets it to Hale. Hale to Johnson, Johnson loses control of it, and there's turnover number 8, and it's going to go out of bounds and go over to Riverton. So 8 turnovers for the Lady Braves to 6, and it looked a lot better previous second quarter as they only had 2, did the Riverton Lady Wolverines, until this quarter. Leesburg looks to drive, puts up a shot. She's blocked. She's looking for a foul. Ball's going to go out of bounds, and it's going to go to, it looks like Riverton's going to keep the ball. Johnson now checking in. She's going to get Fegler, Bradley, Ingstrom, Johnson, Leesburg, and Brown in the game. Inbound is to Bradley. She's way out toward midcourt. She's going to drive down, kick it to Leesburg on the wing, goes to Macy Brown on the right wing. Back to Bradley up top, back to Brown, back to Bradley, over to Leesburg on the left wing. Leesburg cross court to Brown, back to Leesburg, over to Bradley. Bradley looking to go inbounds to Ingstrom, too high a pass. Ingstrom able to tip it to her though. And a lot of passing for really no movement. And finally, Englehart is able to anticipate it and causes turnover number 7 on a steal. 4-point lead for Riverton. We're under 4 minutes to go in the first half. They've got the Coles now, does the Lady Braves. Coles looks to drive, puts up a runner, no good. Rebound is going to go out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Lady Braves. Coles now 2 for 5, from the field. Inbounding goes to Coles on the low block. She loses control of it, but does kick out to Englehart. Hale get it up top and will reset. Hale over to Bailey Erickson, back to Hale. Hale up top, going to go to the right wing to Englehart. Englehart looks inside, now dribbles to the top of the key. Does go inside to Erickson, who kicks it out to Coles. Coles for 3, and it's way long, missed. Cameron Erickson gets the rebound, puts it up, and good. 16-14 with 3:12 to go in the first half. Bradley with it on the left wing. Bradley going to go to Leesburg. Leesburg going towards the baseline for a pass to Macy Brown. Brown to Ingstrom. Ingstrom will drive baseline and try one of those interior bounce passes. Luckily, it goes off of a Star Valley Lady Brave and goes out of bounds. We see Paisley Jackson coming back in now. She will come substitute for Brown. So inbounding it will be Johnson for Riverton. Johnson gets it into Ingstrom. Ingstrom puts it up. She's blocked. They're going to call a jump ball off the block. And the possession error is in favor of Riverton. Possession error, worst thing since peanut butter and jelly in the same jar. Inbound is going to be, it's going to be a turnover. It's going to be, the thought process, I do believe, was an interior bounce pass again, which that kind of frustrates me. And it went off a knee of Cutting Bradley, and Johnson touched it while she was standing out of bounds. Englehart brings up for the Lady Braves, gets it to Erickson, that being Cameron, who hands it back to Englehart. Englehart with it now, gets it to Erickson. Erickson looking inside. It's deflected, but she's able to maintain possession, is Bailey Erickson, and get it outside. Now she's got the ball again. She's looking inside. There's turnover. Number 9, Johnson with the steal. She gets it to Bradley. Bradley brings it over the timeline, gets it to Johnson. 2:14 to play, 2-point lead for Riverton. Bradley gets it, drives in, shoots from 14, misses it. Engstrom with the rebound. She airballed it, did Bradley. Engstrom got the rebound, if you will, but she was falling down and traveled with it. So that'll be a turnover number 9 for them as well. Not a good shot. I think it was partially tipped, though. Riverton in the full court press. Ball is loose. They're going to dive for it, but Englehart has it. She gets it up to Hale. Hale now, they've got numbers. They get to Erickson. Erickson from 15 is good. And we're now tied. Cameron Erickson now with 4 points. And another turnover, and this was one of those trying to pass it, and the defender and the person was already cutting. So turnover number 10 by Riverton, looking for the first lead. Johnson trying to front Brogue there is going to get called for a foul. A little bit too much body in that front job there. That'll be Johnson's second. And Cloudhorse, Fegler, and Judd coming in for Leesburg, Johnson, and Engstrom. So Johnson, her second foul, team 6th. So Coach McIntosh is going to call a 30-second timeout with 1:51 to go in the half, and things all tied up at 16. We'll be right back with more Riverton action here on KTAK.
You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
And off the inbound, Cameron Erickson is going to score a 2-pointer. Nice inbound play, and Star Valley now has their first lead of the game, 18-6, and Bradley loses control of it, and there's turnover number 11. So great first quarter as far as taking care of the ball and shot selection for Riverton. Second quarter, shot selection hasn't gotten bad, even though they've only hit 1 field goal, but the turnovers have gone from 2 to 11 just like that. 1:13 to go. Star Valley with the ball and their first lead of the game. Brogue with it on the left side. They swing it all the way up top to Englehart as we have 1:03 to go in the first. Englehart going to her left. She's taking the mask off. She's going to throw it out for a 3, and that is good by Hale. That is her first points of the day, and it's 21-16. Jackson with it, under 45 seconds to go. Jackson looking to drive, gets it to Bradley. Bradley comes into the paint, gets it to Fegler. Fegler to Jackson on the left wing. Jackson will bring it up top. Jackson looking to drive, does so, tries to put it up, and she's going to be bailed out by a foul. It is not a great shot selection there, but she's going to get fouled by number 34, that's Cameron Erickson, and that is her first, but only team 4, so they're in no danger at all of sending us to the line here for any more free throws. But it'll be 2 shots on the shooting foul by Jackson. First one is up and good. So we're seeing Bradley check out here, and Brown is going to come get her. Jackson looking for the second free throw. Steps into it, puts it up. No good, miss. That's her first free throw missed of the day. Rebound comes to Cameron Erickson of Star Valley with 25 seconds to go. They lead by 4. They get it up top to Hale. Hale back off. She's guarded by Jackson. Hale going to her left around the three-point line, and she's going to get called for travel. She picked her dribble up way too soon in her stop, and that's turnover number 10 for Star Valley. 17.5 seconds left. I assume the Coach McIntosh just wants the last shot. Fegler has it, brings over the timeline, gets it to Brown. Brown with 8 seconds left, and she's going to step on the line and go out of bounds. Turnover number 12. 7.5 seconds left. Star Valley Lady Braves inbound it to Englehart. Englehart brings over the timeline at 5 seconds to go. 3 seconds to go. She's going to try and hit it. Cutting Cameron Erickson. She puts up the shot, and she is fouled with 0.5 seconds left and will go to the line shooting 2. I don't think there was any reason for that foul, but Fegler did foul her. It'll be team 7th. Not that that matters with 0.5, but it is the second on Fegler. Erickson going to the line, puts the first one up, and it is pure. She is now 1 for 3 from the free throw line. Gets the ball, looking to make it a 6-point lead at half. Second one is up and good. Riverton will inbound it. No way they're going to get a shot off. They don't, as only have 0.5 seconds left. And that is the end of the half. And it is a complete turnaround for Star Valley as they will go into the half leading 23-17. We will be right back with the CWC, Central Wyoming College halftime show right after these messages on KTAK.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And welcome to the Central Wyoming College Halftime Show here on KTAK. At the half, Riverton trails the Star Valley Lady Braves 23-17. The problem for Riverton, turnovers and shot selection a little bit. Shot selection's better, but they're just not hitting them. Riverton 21% from the field, but they are 83% from the free throw line. All of those by Paisley Jackson being 5 of 6. At the end of the first quarter, it was 11-6 in favor of Riverton. They got out to as big a lead of 9-2 in the first quarter, only having 2 turnovers and forcing quite a few turnovers by Star Valley. But in the second quarter, that all evaporated. They were outscored 17-6, and they went from 2 turnovers to 12, on the day. Star Valley with 10 themselves, so it's not been a great day for ball control and protecting the ball. So now on the side of the ledger for the Lady Braves, it is the scoring is Cameron Erickson with 8, Brogue with 6, Coles with 4, Hale with 3, and Englehart with 2. Nobody in foul trouble for them really, except for maybe Bailey Erickson off the bench with 2, but they only had 4 fouls in the entire first half. For Coach McIntosh and the Lady Wolverines, high score right now is Paisley Jackson with 7. Leesburg and Brown both have 1-3 each, so 3 points total for each one of them. Judd and Engstrom, with 2. So that's kind of where we're at. Definitely still a ball game, though, and they're definitely within striking distance. However, after last night's overtime boys game and the girls winning so emphatically, and they don't allow beverages inside the gym, I'm going to take a commercial break here, go get some water so I don't lose my voice on you guys today. We'll be right back with the second half here on KTAK.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now. Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine and Adina Vasco and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
Welcome back to Riverton basketball action, and we are live. 23-17, start of the third quarter. Star Valley Lady Braves will start with the ball, and they're going to pop a 3, and it's going to be good. So not the start we wanted. And the lead is ballooned up to 9 on that first shot, just less than 20 seconds in. Now Riverton going left to right on the radio dial. We do apologize. We're about to have a guy walk across the screen here real quick. And we've got it out to Brown. Brown's going to try and answer with a 3. She misses wildly, and we go to the floor. Let's see what they're going to call here. I think it'll be a jump ball. It will be, so we will go to the possession arrow, and the ball will come back over and stay with Riverton. Riverton inbound to Judd on the near side. Judd to Jackson. Jackson for a long 2. In and out. No good. Fegler with the rebound. Puts it up. No good, but she's fouled. So she will be going to the line. So for your Riverton Wolverines, it is Jackson. Let's see here. It's Jackson, Fegler, Judd, Brown, and Bradley. First free throw by Fegler is up and good. That's her first points of the day. Up and no good. Rebound by Jackson. Jackson puts it up. No good. Kind of a wild shot there. And it is a 26-18. Quickly down the court of the Lady Braves. Erickson has it. That being Cameron Erickson. She's going to dish it out for a 3. No good. Rebound by Jackson. That miss was by Brogue. And we're going to get a whistle early on. It's going to be a travel, and that's going to be turnover number 13 on the day for Riverton. 6:46 to play in the third. 8-point lead. Not the largest of the day, largest being 9. Judd nicely done on a steal there, so that's going to be turnover number 11 against Star Valley. Fegler bringing it up, looking to eat into this 8-point lead. She hit 1 of 2 free throws when it was the largest lead of the day. Last possession, Bradley with it. Going to dish it out to Fegler on the left wing. Fegler to Brown. Brown up back to the right wing. Cross court to Bradley. Bradley pump fakes. Picks up her dribble, though. Gets it to Fegler. Fegler looking for Judd on an odd pass as she was jogging down the baseline. Now back out to Jackson. Jackson going to the right wing, looking to drive down. Puts it up, and good! Paisley Jackson for 2. 26-20, 6-point lead. Riverton looking to play, it's a zone. They're in a zone, looks to be a 2-3. It is a 2-3. Englehart has it. Englehart going to her left to Coles. Coles back up top to Englehart, swinging it to Hale. Underneath Cameron Erickson, and she's going to get tied up nicely there, and it will stay with the home team. So you got Englehart, Coles, Brogue, Hale, and Cameron Erickson. And on the inbound pass, we're going to get a steal and a turnover. Turnover number 12 for Star Valley. Jackson has it. She's going to swing it to Judd. Judd from 19 is no good. Left it well short. Airballed it actually on the shot, and no good. And it'll go over. Not really her shot. Not where she wants to be shooting the ball, but she was open. Swinging it for a 3. No good by Hale. And Bradley comes away with the rebound for Riverton. 5:05 and counting to play in the third. Almost over and back as Bradley went to Jackson. Jackson's going to drive down, put it up. No good, and we're going to have a blocking foul on the floor against Erickson, so that should send Jackson to the line for free throws. It is against Cameron Erickson. That's her second. As we see number 12 and 15, that's Bailey Erickson and Johnson coming in for Star Valley. For Riverton, we are going to have one substitution, and that's going to be Angstrom coming in for Judd. So look, they're going to say it was on the floor actually, so no free throws. And we're going to get inbounded by Fegler. It's going to be a jump ball underneath though as a tie up again. This time it will stay with Riverton. Fegler looking to inbound. Gets it to Jackson in the corner, the near corner. Jackson going way across court to Brown. Brown to Fegler. Fegler looking inside, was looking for Engstrom. She's not open. So Fegler's going to bring it outside with 4:45. Hands it to Jackson. Jackson looks to drive, puts it up, and good. Paisley Jackson now with 11 points on the day. And it's 26-22 with 4:34 to go in the third quarter. Hale with it for the Lady Braves. They're going to swing it around. It's going to wind up with Bailey Erickson going cross court to Hale, back to Hale. Hale gets it to Johnson. Back to Bailey Erickson. Erickson inside to Cameron Erickson. Gets it out to Johnson, and she's going to travel. She tried to put a pump fake on, and she took off before she was done with the pump fake. And so that'll be turnover number 13. Both teams with 13 turnovers. 4-point game. Another chance to get this down to one possession with 4:10 to go in the third. Bradley brings it up. Across the timeline, goes to Brown on the right, then back to Bradley. Bradley to the right to Jackson. Jackson cross court to Brown. Brown to Bradley up top of the key. Back to Brown, all the way down to Fegler towards the baseline three-pointer line. She's going to drive down, try and put it up. She's absolutely blocked. She should not have gone up with that shot. And away comes Star Valley with it. They dish it underneath the Cameron Erickson. She goes in, puts it up, no good. But I do believe that'll be a foul, and someone's going to the line. It is against Riverton. Foul is against Bradley. That's her first, team first of the third quarter. Cameron Erickson going in the line. First one is up. It's really high, and it's no good. She's looking for point number 9 here and to extend this 4-point lead as Riverton has crawled back, cut the lead in over half. Second one up and missed, but nobody blocked out Brogue. Luckily she missed, and Jackson came along with it. Brogue had a shot there. Nobody blocked her out, but she missed, and Away comes Riverton. Jackson with it, looking to drive baseline, going out to Brown. Brown to Bradley. Bradley fakes a shot, gets it out to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Brown. Brown to Jackson. Jackson's going to shoot a three. Good! Paisley Jackson from way downtown. Hit about every bit of iron that it could. But now it is a 1-point lead. They extended it to 9, and now we've got an 8-0 run for Riverton. Swinging around, going inside, stolen away by Johnson, who's now in the game. Riley Johnson has checked in. She gets a steal there and a chance to take the lead with 2:50 to go in the third. 26-25, Jackson, cross court to Brown. Up top to Bradley, top of the key. Bradley looking inside, then goes to Jackson on the right, goes down low to Erickson. Erickson to Bradley. Bradley puts it up and good! Not Bradley, Johnson, excuse me. Johnson with her first points of the day, and it's now 27-26 in favor of Riverton. Bringing it up, swinging it around. Bailey Erickson goes to Cameron Erickson. She goes baseline, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Riley Johnson. Riverton with the ball, 1-point lead, 2:12 to go and counting in the third quarter. She gets it to Brown, back up top to Bradley, back to Brown, back to Bradley. Bradley swings over to Jackson. Jackson cross court for Brown. Bradley now with it. Looks like a bit of a zone, a 2-3 kind of, almost like a 3-2 by them. Jackson gets the ball. She's going to pop from 17. She misses. Engstrom with the rebound, turns around, puts it up and good! Engstrom, that's point number 4 for her, and it's 29-26 in favor of Riverton. Bringing it down the court is Bailey Erickson. She tried to go inside, loses control of it. Bradley actually strips it away from her, goes out of bounds, but will stay with Star Valley. We see Fegler coming back in, and now Cloud Horse is coming in. So your Riverton Wolverines, we got a timeout by Star Valley. Let's see how long it is. With 1:27, it is a full timeout here in the third. So we'll take it with them and be right back on KTAK.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back to KTAK. Lady Wolverines have come storming back and lead by 3. (29-26). They were down by 6 and have outscored Star Valley 12-3 here. Star Valley on the inbound. It's going to go out of bounds off of a Riverton player. So now Star Valley will inbound underneath their own basket. Your Wolverines out of the timeout are Bradley, Fegler, Johnson, Cloud Horse, and Engstrom. Inbound to Englehart, gets it down to Bailey Erickson. She's going to airball 3, but Brogue with the rebound. She puts this one up and good. Nobody boxed her out again. 29-28. Bradley going to turn it over there. She got lost somehow, and it got lost in translation. Away comes Englehart with it. Englehart gets it to Brogue. Brogue up to Bailey Erickson. Bailey Erickson's going to bring it, dribble up to the top of the key. Swings it over to Johnson. Back. They're going to get it to Englehart, who shoots a 3. No good. Nice save there, and we get a foul. They saved it from going out of bounds. And Brogue wound up with it. Brogue missed the shot, but will go to the line. And that was just an effort play where Riverton seemed happy to try and just let it go out of bounds. Star Valley not willing to do so. Foul goes against. We'll get that after the free throw. First one's up and good. And we're tied. fouls going against Cloud Horse. That's her first, team second of the second half. We've got a substitution here on the floor as Jackson has come back in with 45.3 seconds left. Second free throw is up and good, and we've got another lead change. 30-29, full court press now. First time we've really seen full court press, and then they immediately back out of it. Jackson trying to break it. Englehart on her. Englehart able to reach in and tip it out of bounds. Englehart there was just pacing herself, just waiting for her moment to tip the ball. She gave up no ground, but she wasn't trying to do anything stupid either. Inbound is to Johnson. Ball's going to go out off of another deflection. So we're down 34.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Inbound by Johnson. Johnson gets it into Fegler. Fegler along the baseline tries to get to Jackson. We're going to get a reach there on Englehart. That's going to be her first, team first of the second half against the Lady Braves. Fegler inbounding from the right of her basket. Gets into Cloud Horse, who's wide open. Probably a good foul there by Hale as she got all hand. That'll be her first, team second for Star Valley. But Cloud Horse had an easy bucket there and would have retaken the lead. Instead, now she's got to go to the free throw line and try and earn it. First free throw is up and left short by Cloud Horse. Misses the first, will look to tie it with 30.9 seconds left in the third quarter. Gets the ball, second one is on its way, and overcompensated, went too hard with it, and misses again. So still 1 point lead, 30-29 for the Lady Braves. They're looking to move quickly down court. They get to Brogue, kick out for an open three by Hale, and she missed everything. And it's going to go out of bounds before they can save it. She had an open look and just completely missed with 17.8 seconds left. 1 point game. It's going to be a tight one going into the fourth quarter. Full court press now in effect. Bounce pass into Fegler. Fegler gets it to Johnson. Johnson to Engstrom, who gets it to Jackson, and they'll come over the timeline. Jackson going to look to take it all the way, gets it to Cloud Horse, and it's just Johnson. This is not a team that can do no-look passes, I don't think. Jackson's going to try a no-look. Cloud Horse, no, since she wasn't looking, wasn't really anticipating. That's on her, too. And it leads to the 15th turnover with 6 seconds left. They quickly swing it, get it to Erickson as the horn's about to expire. It goes off. No good by Bailey Erickson. And we go to the fourth. 30-29 in favor of the home team, Lady Braves. We'll be right back as the Lady Wolverines will look to come back and win this game and start a winning streak here on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a rural? Down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. On paper, I said this was going to be a tough challenge, and it has proven to be so. But I would have never have guessed, really, based on last night I could have. But on paper, Star Valley should be leading this game, and they are, but only by 1. Riverton playing one of their best games, actually, of the season. They come out in the 2-3 zone. Englehart will start with the ball for Star Valley. They almost lose control of it. Swinging around the key. Going into for a 15-footer by Coles. She misses. That's her first shot of the second half. They get the rebound. Shooting from 15 is Brogue. She misses. Englehart gets the rebound. She throws it out to Cole. This is where the offensive rebounding we talked about in pregame comes into play, it seems. Swing around. Englehart drives in, loses control of it, and they're going to get a jump ball, so it'll go over to Riverton as she was blocked. Englehart was. Went up and down so with the ball, but Riverton's Fegler had a hand on it. 7:23 to go, 30-29. Gets it inbound to Judd. You've got your starters in. for Riverton, as you would kind of expect in this game. Judd has it way away from the three-point line, and she's going to get called for a double dribble. And that's not her game, guys. You got to go out and help her. She is not a guard. She's your enforcer. She's a rebounder. She plays in the paint. She's not a ball handler to bring it up and dribble for 20 and 30 feet at a time, and that's what they asked her to do. Swinging around, Brogue has it, gets up top to Englehart, over to Hale. Hale for three, no good. Rebound to Riverton, still 1-point game. Englehart almost forces the turnover. Turnover battle pretty close, 16-14, and Englehart's going to get called for a foul there as Jackson was trying to bring it up. That's going to be their third team foul. They only have 7 on the day. Very disciplined, does a very good job of defending pressure, but making sure not to hand check or anything like that. Inbound is going to be fought over. It's going to go out of bounds, and that's going to be turnover number 17. They try to get to Fegler, and Hale was right there with her, and Hale got a piece of it. I don't know why only one player was coming for the inbound pass, especially knowing the pressure was there. So, Star Valley inbounds. They're going to leave Hale open for three. Luckily, she misses, and on the rebound, we get a jump ball. Yes, we do. And it will stay. This time, we've had 3 possession errors in a minute and 20 seconds. It will stay with Star Valley. Star Valley inbounding. Englehart has it. Englehart over to Brogue. Brogue for three. That's how you beat a zone, is shooting from outside. But right now they can't hit because they sure are getting open looks. Jackson brings it over. Jackson is going to throw it way high and way away. And that is turnover number 18. Just way too high a pass. She was looking for Fegler. Jackson is not really doing well with the way that Englehart is pressuring her, as we see a substitution on the floor as Engstrom had come in, but Macy Brown came back and got her, it looks like. Engstrom came in just for a minute. Swinging around the horn is Star Valley, 6:10 to go. Englehart has it, looks to drive, there's nothing there. The zone has stopped the drive, but it's leaving wide open shots from long range. Right now, though, Star Valley not able to hit it. So as long as you're not able to hit it, you can't shoot out of it. Englehart with it, going inside, gets it to Cameron Erickson. She puts up a turnaround, and that's good. First time they've gotten inside in that zone. 32-29. Jackson with it now on the right, slightly on the right wing, looking to drive. She drives down baseline, kicks out to Fegler for three. She hits from downtown. McIntosh immediately wants a timeout as we are tied up. Let's see if it's going to be a full or a 30. It is going to be a 30-second timeout with 5:33 to go in the fourth quarter. We'll be right back here on KTAK.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
Tie ball game. Fegler hits the three on the Rangers scoreboard. It is 29-24. Lander Valley Lady Tigers at half, and Thermopolis 24-23 at half over Mountain View. Inbound tie ball game here with 5:23 to play. Looking inside for Erickson, and she got tied up at first, but then she turns and puts it up and in. She's just stronger than everybody else on the floor. 34-32. Judd gets the inbound pass, gets it to Bradley. Bradley, don't step back. You just crossed the line. Bradley going to her left, gets it to Brown. Brown going to Johnson up top. Johnson bringing it to her right, looks to drive into the paint, does, puts a wild shot up. Judd with the rebound, misses, and it's a wild scramble for the ball, and we get a whistle. Let's see here what the whistle is. Whistle is going to be a foul against Ella Judd there. That's her first. Team third. So neither team really getting close to free throws or anything like that as far as that goes. But possession is king with 4:45 to play in the game. Star Valley has it after the foul. They go to Cameron Erickson. She gets it out to Bailey Erickson. Swings all the way to Cole, up top to Englehart. Englehart to, not Cole, excuse me, Johnson. They look very similar. Out to Johnson, swings over to Englehart. Englehart for three. Didn't look on target. It wasn't. But we're going to get 3 free throws because Olivia Bradley pushed her. Not a good choice there. Instead of boxing out, she shoved her out. And Bradley will get the foul. That's her second, team fourth. And that'll send Englehart to the line where she is 2 of 2 on the day, only with 5 points today. And she misses the first one. Second one on the way. Hits the front and then the back of the iron, but is good. 35-32, 4.5 minutes exactly to go in this ball game. Englehart going to take the second one, pushes up there, and good. So 2 possession lead now for Star Valley. Engstrom looking to check in. She's going to get Judd, and that is so it's Johnson, Judd, Jackson, Brown, and Bradley. Inbound is to Brown. Brown looking to come up the sideline, has to pick up her dribble. Gets it to Johnson. They've got to move. 10-second call is getting very close. Johnson's going to bring it, just get it over just in time as McIntosh was yelling for her to go. Gets it to Bradley. Bradley towards shaded to the left of the top of the key. Gets it to Johnson on the far left. Johnson with it. Going to dribble in. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson turns, puts it up. It looks like she's blocked, but she does draw the foul. Foul is going to be against number 3. That is, no, against number 34, Erickson. That's her third. Jackson will go to the line where she is 5 of 6 on the day. First one is up and good. Three-point lead for Star Valley, 36-33 with 4:02 to go. 3:34 is the number of the player in the foul. Second one is up and good by Jackson. So 2-point lead again for Star Valley. They cut it down to 1 possession, 36-34 as we go under 4 minutes to play. Johnson with it up top for Star Valley. Looking for Erickson underneath. She goes up and in, and they are riding her right now. 38-34. Inbound to Bradley. Bradley going long for Brown. Brown brings over the timeline, and now she's trapped. And McIntosh quickly and wisely calls a timeout. It's going to be a full with 3:36 to go in the fourth. It's 38-34. It'll be Riverton's basketball as they trail by 4 here on KTAK.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
And welcome back to KTK's coverage of Riverton Lady Wolverine basketball. We've got a good one here. 3:36 to go, and it is 38-34 in favor of the Lady Braves of Star Valley. It'll be Riverton's basketball as McIntosh had to call a timeout as Brown found herself trapped. Coming out of the timeout, it's Bradley, Brown, Engstrom, Jackson, and Johnson for your Lady Wolverines. Inbounding is coming from Brown. She's going to bounce past it, and I don't know why she's going to bounce past it, as it is stolen right away. But turnover is returned, reciprocated. 19-15, the turnovers. It has not been a clean game by either team, as Star Valley walked on the possession. The bounce pass there is not a good pass simply because it takes longer to get there, and it definitely gives an edge to a tight defender, and that's exactly what happened there on the attempt to get it to Bradley. Bradley brings over the timeline after the walk. They get to Jackson. Jackson from about 17 feet away sizes things up, kicks out to Johnson. Johnson to Engstrom. Engstrom forces a pass to Johnson, and she's going to get fouled and bailed out because she was underneath the basket when she put it up. Foul is against number 1. That is Englehart. That's her third. I've gotten the team fouls all sorts of messed up. That's team 7, so it'll be 1-1 the rest of the way. Johnson putting the free throw up, and it is pure. 38-35 now, 3:08 to play. Chance to get it back to a 2-point game. Second one on its way, and good by Johnson. She gets her points 3 and 4 of the day. And it is now 38-36 with 3:08. So 1-1 time for Riverton if they get fouled on a non-offensive foul moment. Hale has it. She brings it up for Star Valley. Gets it to Bailey Erickson. They get over to Coles. Coles faked the three, looking to go inside to Cameron Erickson. She puts it up and just muscled her way through everything. Gets it back up to 4, and they're going to go to her nonstop. You're going to have to get a front on her. Bradley looking to drive, puts it up, and they're going to say she wasn't touched. Coach McIntosh not happy with that. Bradley wildly going in and turns the ball over to turnover number 20, unfortunately, for Riverton. So a chance to get this out to a 6-point lead with 2:36, and that just feels like it'd be huge. They are fronting Cameron Erickson now. They're swinging around. They're going to look for her, though. Gets it to Bailey Erickson. Erickson back up top to Hale. Hale over to Coles. Coles inside. They get to Cameron. She muscles her way up. No good, but she draws a foul. She's just too much for him right now. Foul is going to go against number 13. That's Engstrom. That's only her first, team 5th. Unfortunately, they're shooting foul. 2 of 6 is Cameron from the line. She puts the first one up, no good, 2 of 7. .220 to go. Hale is substituted for by Englehart coming back in. Erickson puts the second one up, and it is good. So 5-point lead. 41-36, 2:20 to play. Full court press is going to be in effect. Johnson getting substituted for now. As I'm trying to lay eyes on who came back in. Might have been Fegler. She may have gone off for a moment. Bench is tightened up a little bit. Gets it to Jackson. Jackson from 15, no good. And away comes Star Valley with it with 2:03, 2:02. Coles has it. Coles going inside to guess who, and she's up and good. Seven-point lead with and a throwaway turnover, trying to go for a long pass, and you can tell they're flustered now. They don't know what to do. Erickson has dominated, as you would expect. She's strong. She's a great post player, and she has really had herself a day. Had 8 coming into the half, has more than that in this one. Has, it looks like, 10, 18. She's got 19 points on the day. But the turnover is going to be reciprocated there on the half court by Star Valley with 1:36 to go. So starters in, and they've got to move, and there is no sense of urgency seemingly by Riverton. Bradley coming over the timeline, 1:28 to go, gets it to Engstrom. You kind of need to look for a 3 right now with the way Erickson's going. You cannot trade 2 for 2, and sometimes 3 because she's able to draw the foul. Jackson's going to shoot a 3. Good! Paisley Jackson just aimed up, girl in her face, and was good. Cuts it down to a 4-point lead with 1:03, 1:02, 1:01. May have to start thinking about fouling with no shot clock, of course. Erickson has it, but way away from the basket. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson gets it to Coles. Coles for three. No good. Jackson comes away with the rebound. Probably not the shot that Star Valley wanted. Poked away and go all the way down the court, but out of bounds. But stay with Riverton with 44.6 seconds left. We're going to get a timeout by Coach McIntosh with 44.6. Here in the fourth, it'll be a full timeout. 4-point lead for Star Valley. We're under a minute. We'll be right back here on KTAK.
I'd like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
All right, you're back on KTAK. Let's set the scene for you. Lady Wolverines trail by 4, 43-39. They have the ball with 44.6 seconds left. You've got Engstrom, Jackson, Bradley, Brown, and Fegler on the floor for your Lady Wolverines. Inbounding from underneath their own basket, they're going to get it into Brown as the clock is not friendly. She's going to get out to Bradley. Bradley to Engstrom. They've got to show some urgency here. Fegler now. Fegler going inside to Jackson. Jackson's going to put it up and good! Nice little 15-footer by Paisley Jackson. Let's see if they foul here. They will. That was their last foul to give, as it was team number 6. Wanted to get that out of the way. Probably will try and go for a steal or a 5-second call here. It's 43-41, 26.2 seconds left. Inbound goes to Englehart, and she's going to get fouled by Brown. So that'll be Brown second, team 7th. Englehart going to the line where she is 4 for 5 on the day. So it's a one-possession game. Englehart with a chance if she hits both to make it 2-possession game, but it is 1-1. So there is some pressure here. First one on the way, and it rolls in good. Big shot there. Even bigger one, in my opinion, right here, 44-41. She is now 5 of 6. Second one on the way and good. She's showing some clutchness to her game. 4-point game. Fegler now with it. Needs to get up. We're under 20 seconds now to play, and she hasn't crossed the timeline. Finally does, throwing a pass to Engstrom's feet. Gets it to Brown with 14 seconds left. I don't know what Riverton is doing here. Jackson has it, 10 seconds left. No urgency at all. She throws up a runner. No good, and it's going to come away to Star Valley. They're going to get called for a double dribble, but no urgency there by the Lady Wolverines. They didn't get the shot up till 7 seconds left. They used up 17 seconds with not even making a move towards the basket. 3.2 seconds left. They were down by 2 possessions. Olivia Bradley's going to dribble out and not even get a shot off. They didn't even know the time. They didn't know the time on the clock coming off of a dead ball. So she didn't even look to score. She just looked to go left. So your final score, 45-41 in favor of Star Valley. Star Valley showing some clutchness with some free throws down the end, but it looked like Riverton had no idea what the time scoring situation was, especially on that inbound with 3.2 seconds left, as Bradley didn't even attempt a shot. She was trying to just run a play. So, unfortunately, Riverton unable to get a winning streak going, and we will be right back with the Riverton Click It or Ticket post-game show here on KTAK.
You don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome back to the Clicker Ticket Postgame Show here on KTAK. Unfortunately, the Riverton Wolverines fall by 4 points, 45-41 to the Star Valley Braves. Valiant effort. Your Papa Murphy's player of the game is the leading scorer for the entire game for both teams, and that is Paisley Jackson, who finished with 21. So congratulations, Paisley, for yet another player of the game. And your Gatorade Thirst Quencher player of the game. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been kind of a player of the game that I've made into, if you will, not just overall game, but effort, hustle, whatnot. And that one is going to go to McKay Fegler today. McKay Fegler is our Gatorade player of the game. She finished only with 4 points, but she had a tough assignment on defense as they all collapsed down and did a good job on that. Your total scoring, however, for Star Valley is as follows. Cameron Erickson, as we expected, only 8 points but in the first half, but came on fire, especially in the fourth quarter, because she had nothing in the third to finish with 19. Broke finishes with 10. Englehart with 9. 4 points by Coles and 3 points by Hale. For Riverton, it was the Paisley Jackson show with 21. Engstrom, Fegler, and Johnson all had 4. Leesburg and Brown have 3. So they've really got to find somebody like they did yesterday to kind of at least get 7 or 8 to help Jackson out. But still a nice scoring spread, unlike some of the games where they've only had 2 or 3 score. So congratulations to Jackson and Fegler, our players of the game. And we are going to segue right out of the Click It or Ticket postgame show. And we will be right back with a very abbreviated Hampton Inn and Suites pregame show here on KTAK.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help in Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Worland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
And welcome to the Hampton Inn Suites pregame show as we get ready to watch Riverton Wolverines versus Star Valley Braves. Both teams, really the Ranger keys of the game are very simple. There's not a whole lot to it. One is manage the emotion. Both teams coming off wins last night. Cody winning on a last-second buzzer beater, Star Valley beating Cody on a last-second buzzer beater, and Riverton, of course, going to overtime, coming back and beating Jackson. Now, for Riverton, the other one is, after that emotional win, being able to put that aside, but also is start fast or start normal like you normally do. Whatever you do, don't fall down 17-3 like they did. Coming back in the second quarter, pull within 2, and then winning that game was enough. Doing that 2 times in a row, nearly impossible, especially because although I was told to expect a little less of a crowd than you would typically expect, I am noticing the ends are filling up nicely. The student section is maybe the one weak area here. And we will be right back. Thanks to Ranger for sponsoring Keys to the Game. We'll be right back here on KTAK with the Sutherland's starting lineups after these messages.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or anytime, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now. Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine, Adina Vasco, and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
And welcome back to the Hampton Inn & Suites pregame show. It is time for the Sutherland starting lineup. First, for the home team, the Star Valley Braves, coached by Coach Schwab. Number 0, Hodges. Number 5, McClure. Number 11, Hilton. Number 22, Jenkins. And number 23, Neild. For your Riverton Wolverines, senior number 0, Jason Vincent. Junior number 1, Derek DeVries. Junior number 2, Ty Sheets. Junior number 12, Parker Paxton, and senior number 14, Nathan Hutchison. Of course, your Riverton Wolverines are coached by Coach Bo Sheets. One thing I forgot to mention in this game, one thing that poses to be very fun, is the fact that Star Valley's huge, Riverton's not, in terms of height. So it will come down to which style is able to do to assert its will. We'll be right back with the tip-off here on KTAK.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
Welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Riverton is down here in the land of the Giants, this year commonly known as Afton, Wyoming, home of Star Valley. Derek DeVries is going to be jumping it off against, I'm trying to lay a number here on somebody. I can't see his number, number 22. He's going to be jumping against Jenkins, giving up several inches, and Jenkins skies over it, but Ty Sheets anticipated it and gets the ball. So Wolverines are in their red with black numbers and black accents. They're going right to left on your radio dial. Paxton with it, gets it to DeVries on the left wing. DeVries looking to drive baseline. Gets it to Sheets. Sheets puts it high off the glass and good. Nice play there. Nice assist there as well by Derek. Now in the half court is Star Valley. They swing it from McClure to Neild over to Hodges. They go down low, back out to Hodges. They go inside, almost blocked away and it's going to stay though as it goes out of bounds with Star Valley. Star Valley on their average player, I'm going to say, has about 2 to 3 inches on everybody on the floor for Riverton. Inbound goes to McClure. He misses, but they get the rebound. Star Valley resetting it, going to McClure. McClure inside to Zero. Zero is Hodges. He puts it up, no good. Rebound is tipped away, and Hodges comes away with it himself. Stolen away, though. Turnover by Derek DeVries, forcing it. He's going to drive all the way in, puts it up. No good, but there is a blocking call against somebody for Star Valley. Let's see who they call it on. It is against number 12. No, not number 12. Yes, number 12. That is Horsley who's in the game. Hilton must not be in the game. Must have gotten that wrong, so I do apologize, Horsley. That's his first, team first. First shot is up by Derek, is no good. 6:58 to go. 2 Riverton. DeVries' second free throw. Hits front iron, then rolls over the top, and good. 3-0 in favor of Riverton. Bringing up is Horsley. Horsley is going to pass to Jenkins. Jenkins up top to Hodges, I think. Yes, Hodges. Trying to know these names real quick. Neal gets it. They go inside. Turnover number 2 and steal number 2 for Derek. DeVries looking to go down. Puts up a fadeaway. 15-footer is good. 5-0 in favor of Riverton. The start we needed to see. Horsley has it. Gets it up top. They're swinging it back to Horsley. Horsley looking to go to his right. They're looking inside. There's just nothing there. Neild has it back to Neild. Back over to Horsley. Swinging around the horn. They wind up with McClure. McClure goes underneath for Hodges. Hodges puts it up and good. Now that's how they want to do it. They just muscled it up. Use that height. 5-2. Still in favor of Riverton. DeVries bringing it up. Makes a move, turns, lays it up and in. DeVries is feeling it right now. He's got 5 points. Riverton leads 7-2 with 5:43 to go in the first quarter. Horsley bringing it up, swings it over to Neild. Neild almost gets it stolen by Sheets, regains control of it, gets it over to Jenkins for 3, is good. 7-5, Riverton with a small lead here with 5:22 to go in the first. DeVries trying to get it to Sheets, and it's tipped out of bounds by Horsley. I do believe, no, by 22. Jenkins there. Inbound goes to Paxton. First time I've actually seen him touch the ball. Gets to Hutchinson. First time I've seen him touch the ball on the right wing. Hutchinson brings it back up top. Goes between the legs, trying to make a move. It gets it to Vincent, but he walks before he does. Not really his forte. Not what you want Hutchinson having to do when you've got DeVries, Sheets, and Paxton out there. 3 guards, and unfortunately Hutchinson has to do ball control, dribble a lot, lost control of it, fell down, and walked. Hauk is going to come in Hauk comes in for Sheets. Monroe comes in for Hutchison. Star Valley looking to tie it up. They look inside for Hodges, can't get it to him. And there's turnover number 3, stolen by Jason Vincent. He's going to take it all the way up, puts it up, and no good. I'll go back to the old saying, would have been nice to use the backboard there, Jason, because I think you'd have had it. If you could have gone, you'd been going for and one, but Jason will go to the line, shooting one. The foul is against number 23, Neal. That's his first, team second. First free throw up by Jason's up and good. 8-5. Vincent now going to get the second shot. It's up and no good. Vincent misses the second one, and away comes Star Valley. They trail by 3 with 4:47 to go in the first quarter. Horsley looking to drive on Paxson. He's cut off, picks up his dribble, gets it out to McClure. McClure gets it over to Neal. Neal back to Horsley. Horsley looks to go inside to Hodges, does so, swings it all the way out to Jenkins. Jenkins drives, nice give and go as it went back to Hodges, and he has another 2 points. He's got 4 on the day. It's 8-7 Riverton. Paxson with the ball now. Paxson gets it over to DeVries. DeVries gets a screen from Hauk. He goes the opposite way, and he's not even met by any resistance as he takes it all the way up and good. 10-7. DeVries quickly with 7. He has as many points as Star Valley. McClure has it towards the elbow. He gets it to Jenkins. Neal for 3. No good. He aired it. And away comes Paxson. Gets it all the way up. And that's a shove. That should be intentional. That's a shove in the back, but it will be and one as DeVries puts it through. He'll get one shot, and it's now 12-7. DeVries having himself a quarter. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned three-point play. Paxson and Vincent coming out. Sheets and Hutchison coming back in. DeVries has 9 on the day already, and we still have 3:52 left in the first. Puts it up, hits all sorts of things, but doesn't go through. Hit all sorts of things on the rim and backboard. And away comes Star Valley with the rebound. Star Valley gets it to Linford, who's now checked into the game. They've also got, let's see here, I'm trying to lay eyes on anybody else. It looks like all the rest are starters. Horsley has it. Swings it over to Linford on the right side. Goes to Hodges at the elbow. Hodges looking to back DeVries down. He stopped, has to swing it out to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive. Throws it high off the glass. Misses. Hodges gets the rebound, though. Gets it outside to McClure. McClure drives in, shoots from short range. No good, but DeVries tips it out of bounds. I can see now what Sheets' rebounding philosophy is tip it outside away from the basket and try and go get it, because that is where the height right now is really showing up. Inbound goes to McClure. McClure on the right side gets it up top to Hodges. Hodges comes to the top of the key. Hodges being guarded by Monroe. He's looking to break him down. Gets it to Horsley. Horsley drives in. He's cut off by Sheets. Gets it to Linford. Linford guarded by Hutchison. Linford's going to get a little bit of a body check from Hutchison, I do believe. It's going to be a foul on the floor. It is against Hutchison. That'll be his first, team first of the half. So Star Valley be inbounding to the left as you're looking at it, if you're watching. They will be inbounding to the left here of their own basket. Inbound has tried to be a lob, and it's going to be a turnover as it goes sailing out of bounds. Let's see if we can get some scores for you. As Riverton will be inbounding, as we have a bit of a timeout. Maybe have a cut on somebody, it looks like. He was looking at his hand as he got escorted kind of to the bench. So probably has to get that cleaned up. So we do have at the end of 3 at 2 o'clock, it was 34-32 Lovell over Lander Valley. So we've got a timeout on the floor. I don't know who called it. We'll take it with them. Riverton on top, 12-7 over Star Valley here on KTAK.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Okay, we're going to come back for real quick here on KTAK. It is 12-7 in favor of Riverton, 2:54 to go in the first quarter. We have got blood spots littered all over the court because of a cut hand that just kind of dripped everywhere. So they're cleaning that up right now. Of course, they have to put on the gloves. There's a special solution they use, everything like that for health and safety. So we'll be right back when they're done with the cleanup here on KTAK.
Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians. Wear light clothing. Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stands.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube oil and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
Okay, and we are back here on KTAK. They finally got everything cleaned up. There are about 7 or 8 of those spots plus what they were cleaning up. So we're back in action. It's 12-7 in favor of Riverton. Halk, Hutchison, Paxton, Sheets, and Vincent are your Wolverines on the floor right now. They are going left to right. I feel like we're starting the game all over. Paxton comes across the timeline, gets it to Sheets. Sheets dribbles towards the top of the key, over to the left to Hutchison. Crossing back over to the right to Vincent. Vincent hands it to Halk. Halk picks up his dribble, got stuck, but nice feed to Sheets. Be an assist if that falls. It doesn't. And away comes Star Valley with the rebound. So Linford has it up top. He's guarded by Paxton, gets over to McClure. McClure going to the elbow for, couldn't see the number. McClure's going to get it back, though, take a jumper, and he's good. 2:10 to go, 12-9, excuse me. Paxton with it, dribbles all the way down the line on the right. Comes up top, hands it to Vincent. Vincent fakes like he's going to pass it, goes up for the basket, and Hodges just rejected him badly. I mean, that's a bad one. It was right back in his face. So minute 50 to go in the first. They get it to Hodges. Hodges goes underneath to Jenkins. Jenkins puts it up, and it's going to be a walk. So turnover, could have been a charge potentially too. So he walked before he took the shot. So DeVries is coming to the score table after they inbound the ball. Got him a breather, and he'll be coming back in. So far, he's got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9 points on the day. Sheets now with it, gets it to Hutchison on the left wing. Hutchison looking to size up his man, does so, but pass it over to Sheets. Sheets looking to go underneath, but Hutchison comes out to get it instead. Hutchison having to bring it up top, looking for somebody to help him. He doesn't have anybody, gets it to Halk. Halk goes in, puts it up off the glass, no good. Had a good look off a nice cut by him, by Halk, but unable to finish, and away comes Star Valley with the rebound. Linford now has it. He's coming up top. He's going to get McClure. McClure going to Hodges, who's at the free throw line. He's looking to break down Halk. He does, puts it up and in. He just abused him there. Hodges now with 6 on the day, and it is 12-11 with 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Sheets now with it, drives the free throw line, kicks out to Halk. Halk out to Vincent. Vincent trying to drive down the wing, has to kick out to Sheets. Sheets for 3, no good. In and hit front, back. Paxton steals it away, though. He's going to shoot a 3. Bam! Parker Paxton. Paxton with his first shot of the day. He hits and extends the lead to 15-11 with 18 seconds left. They're trying to trap Linford there. He's able to get it to McClure. McClure has it. He's going to get it up top. Oh, he's going to get it back up top. Gets it to Linford with 6 seconds. Linford hands it to McClure with 4 seconds. He's going to shoot from 15. No good. Halk fights for the rebound. It goes to Paxton, and the buzzer will sound. So at the end of 1, it is 15-11 in favor of Riverton. We will be right back with the second quarter here on KTAK.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare.
Hate to cut off Sage West there, but had to. Second quarter is now underway. Ball will start out with the home team, Star Valley Braves. They're still going left to right, just like they were. They get it to Neal. Neal gets it out, gets it inside, but he gets it right back. Swinging it over to, and it's stolen by DeVries. DeVries trying to go coast to coast. He does. Starts the first quarter kind of like he did the first. And it's now 17-11. I'm trying to see who all's on the floor here. It is your starters for Riverton. So your starters in. Star Valley in the half court trying to figure out what they want to do here. They've got the ball to Neal. Neal gets it over to Linford. Linford, who is starting in the second. He did not start the game. Hodges, of course, is in. Hodges now has it. He's going to the free throw line. He's going to try and pop from 13. He's no good. And away comes DeVries with the rebound. DeVries gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison trying to drive. He does so, puts it up, and they're going to get him for a charge. He was just completely out of control. So that's his second. Have a feeling we may see Drevin Monroe here in a second. Let's see here. We're trying to lay eyes on who all is in the game for, there we go. Just make sure we get everything right. So Lancaster now in the game for, gets it to Hodges. Hodges backs his man down and misses. Could have been a charge or a block. They called neither. And on the rebound attempt, off Hodges' miss, we are going to get a foul. That foul is going to go against number 20, who I do not have. So let's see if we can lay eyes on a roster number. That's Tayson Johnson. Don't know why I don't have that one, but I don't nonetheless. Johnson gets his first, and it's team third. In the half court, we get a quick whistle, and that foul is going against number 3, Linford. That's his first, but quickly the team's fourth against Star Valley. But we are going to get on the inbound. It goes to Hutchison, and he's going to step on the line for the second turnover of the day by Riverton. 6:30 to go. It's 17-11 in favor of Riverton. Lancaster brings it up. Lancaster spins. He's guarded by Sheets. Almost lost control of it. Hands it off to Neal. Neal gets it back to Lancaster, and we've got an offensive foul there. That's going to go against Johnson as well, I think. Johnson's shoving Sheets to the ground. So that's his second. So he's been in a split second, and he's got 2 fouls. That's team fifth. For Riverton, let's see, it's going no substitutions, it doesn't look like. They're going to ride and die with their starters, so to speak, here in the half. Right now, only Houck and Drevin Monroe have seen action. You do wonder if they get a bigger lead, if we may see deeper in the bench as back-to-back, traveling, staying in a hotel, eating late. You figure legs are pretty bad. And Jason Vincent, of course, coming off a stomach bug of some sort. He tries to drive, and he's going to, as he goes across the free throw line, he's going to draw a foul from Hodges. So that's Hodges first, away from the ball, and that's team number 6. 6th team foul. Nope, they're going to say that's the 7th team foul. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've only got 6. So I don't know why he's going line, but Vincent is nonetheless, and he misses the front end of the 1-and-1. So unable to extend the lead from 6, 17-11, 5:53, 5:52 to go in the half. Horsley has it. He gets it to Hodges. Hodges over to Schwab, who's now in the game. Schwab kicks out to Hodges, then gets it to Horsley. Horsley shoots from 17, and he is good. Riverton brings up. Houck has now checked in, as has Monroe, on the last dead ball. Vincent looking to drive again. He puts it up. No good. He was trying to draw the foul there. Unable to do so, though. And away comes Star Valley. And a charge is drawn by Parker Paxton. Nicely done there as he just let McClure just truck him. So that's team number 8. He just took it, too, and McClure was knee and body. And now he's going to get taken out 17-13. It is in favor of Riverton, and we're going to go ahead and see Brody Dale. His first action of the day. A reminder, Kate Gabrielson out. He's been sick, so he did not even make the trip. So you throw that in. Jason Vincent sick. Tough game last night, going without a starter. Monroe drives down the lane. He's not going to make it, and it's going to come away with Star Valley. Star Valley going to try and get this to one possession. They swing it out to Linford. Linford drives in, then backs out, pops a three. Good. 1 point game. And immediately Hutchinson, Sheets, and Paxson getting off the bench to come back in. DeVries brings it up. DeVries looking to drive, and he's going to get stripped, and they're going to say there was contact, and the coach just walks away. And I don't necessarily blame him because that foul is also on Hodges, his second, team 9th. So Hodges will come out. Hilton will come get him. And Vincent is going to come out. So it'll be Hout, Monroe, DeVries, Paxson, and Dale. DeVries misses the front end, goes out of bounds, and it will go to Star Valley. So DeVries was the one they were coming to get with that dead ball. Hutchinson will come get him in a 1 point game. Star Valley looking for their first lead of the night. They swing it down into the wing. Linford has it. He's stopped by Parker. They go to the elbow for Horsley, Horsley looking to drive, and he's going to be shoved. So that will be a foul, I think, against Brody Dale. That is against Dale. That's his first. Only the team third, so not really in any kind of direct problem right now. Inbound is to Linford. He gets it up to Hilton. Hilton back to Linford. Linford stops from Horsley, stops from 15, misses everything. And away comes Hutchinson with the rebound. He hands it to Dale. Dale to Paxton. Paxton looking to break down. He's guarded by Linford. He does. Stops, kicks out to Monroe. Monroe looking to drive. Gets it to Paxton. Paxton for three. No good by Parker. And away comes Star Valley looking to take their first lead with 3:42 to go in the half. Stolen away by Howe. Can he get to it? He does. He's going to be all alone. Nice steal. Howe takes it the distance. Nicely done. He anticipated the pass. 19-16. Some lazy passing there by Star Valley, and Howe just ran right into it and took it all the way. Beat everybody to it. So now trying to answer from the elbow is McClure, and he is good. Has his 4th points of the night. Cuts it back for one. He just drove into the elbow and took a 15-footer. Paxton now with it, brings over the timeline on the left side of the court. He's going to look to drive left, looking to go baseline. He does, tries to put it up. It's blocked out of bounds, but it will stay with Riverton. Now we see Sheets coming in and DeVries coming in, getting Hauk and Dale. Inbound is going to go to Parker from Hutchinson. Parker drives in, puts it up from 4, and he is good. He had no fear there driving into the lane with the Giants. 21-18 with 2:48 to play in the half in favor of Riverton. McClure with it. He's going to swing at Linford. Down low, just wide open in the post, was 22. That is Jenkins, but he missed from point blank on the turnaround. And away comes Riverton with the basketball, looking to extend this to a 2-possession game. Gets it to DeVries. DeVries shoots a quick 3, no good. And away comes Star Valley with it. Back and forth they're going on misses. McClure going to shoot from 17. DeVries altered that shot completely. It's a miss. Paxton comes away with it and drives down the court. He's around the three-point line. Stops, fakes, gets it over to Sheets. Sheets pump fakes. Looks to drive towards the free throw line. Does. Gets his ball slapped away, but gets it back. Now he drives down the middle, puts it up, and no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up. Good! Ty Sheets with the extra effort is good. And it is now a 23-18 5-point lead for Riverton as we go under a minute and 50 in the half. Linford has it on the right wing. Paxton guarding him, looking to go to the left, and said passes to Jenkins. They wound up going down low now. Back to Linford. Linford with a turnaround and goes in, out, and back in. Back to a 3-point game. They get it quickly to Sheets. Sheets shoots a 3, and he's no good. Away comes Star Valley looking to tie it or at least pull within one with 1:20 to go in the half. Horsley has it. He's going to get it to Linford. Linford looking to drive, cut off by Sheets. Gets it back to Horsley, who has an open look at 3, but he missed it. He airballed it. We'll just say that. DeVries comes away with the rebound, looking to go coast to coast. He does. They're just not calling ball. They're not stopping him. And that's not good. And we have a timeout on the floor. Let's see who it's by. It's going to be a Riverton timeout. 1:01. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Riverton leads 25-20 here with 1:01 in the half. We'll be right back on KTAK.
Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
And we are back here on KTAK. We have 1:01 until the Central Wyoming College halftime show here on KTAK. It is 25-20 in favor of Riverton over the Star Valley Braves. Star Valley Braves have kept hanging around, cutting it to one possession, then goes out to one possession. This is another fight on the hands of Riverton, just like you'd expect it, giving up the height they are. Bringing on half court is Horsley. Horsley gets it to Linford. Linford to Lancaster. Lancaster back to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive. Drives in. No good. And I think we're going to get a jump ball here. We do. So Horsley on the drive. He missed. And then we got a jump ball. It will go over to Riverton with the possession arrow with 42.5 seconds left. DeVries altered the shot there. The height right now, they're not taking full advantage of it. Especially Hodges has 2 fouls. So Parker's going to go all the way. He gets clobbered and no foul called. So it'll turn over to Star Valley. And we've got a fan who wants to talk smack, it seems. He can't just be quiet like a classy individual. And we're going to have yet another timeout on the floor with 8.3 seconds left. And that one's going to be 30 seconds for Star Valley. Star Valley going to look to get it within 3 points here. We might see a little substitution game here. We might see Hodges come back in. No danger really with 8.3 seconds of getting an offensive foul. So let's see who they're going to put out. And that will kind of dictate what the play is going to look like. So for Riverton, out of this timeout with 8.3 left, 30-second timeout is going to be Riverton with the ball as it went out of bounds. So it'll be, let's see what they try and do. I'm guessing Paxton driving for DeVries for a shot maybe. Paxton looking to drive. He's going to take it all the way, and they're going to call a foul. That's a little touchy. Let that one go. Foul's going to go against number 3. That's Linford. That's his second. Team 10th, though, and you send the best free throw shooter to the line. Like to see the swallow of the whistle on that one. So Paxton going to the line, one of the best free throw shooters in the state last year. Struggled a little bit more this year, but as of late has been pure. Puts the first one up, and he is good. 26-20. Not what the coach wanted for Star Valley there, is send a guy to the line, but that was a tight whistle. Reminds me of how they called the girls' game, which was called a lot tighter. Second one is up and good, 27-20. They're going to shoot from half court. Looks good. Oh, just off the back iron, and that was shot by Lancaster, his first shot of the day. Had the right angle, had it squared away, but just a little bit too hard. A little bit harder, and it goes off the backboard and probably falls. So at the end of the first half, it is 27-20 in favor of Riverton. We will be right back with the CWC halftime show right after this on KTAK.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
And welcome to the Central Wyoming College Halftime Show. The stats at the end of the first half, it is 27-20 in favor of Riverton. High scorer right now for the home Star Valley Braves is Hodges with 6, Linford has 5, McClure has 4, Jenkins with 3, Horsley with 2. One of the kind of surprising things to me is that they have not tried to exploit their height quite as much as we thought they would. Hodges, of course, got 2 fouls, so they took him out in the second quarter. But Hodges is really the only one. They've really tried to post up or move inside there. The rest has been Horsley with drives, and you would think with multiple players dwarfing or being significantly taller than Riverton, that's where they would go. Leading scorer right now for Riverton, and he leads all scorers, is Derek DeVries with 13. Came out very, very hot, going 4 for 5 in the first quarter and going 6 for 8 on the half as a whole. Did miss 2 free throws, though, only 1 of 3 from the line, but he finishes the half with 13. Parker Paxson finishes the half with 7, and then it kind of drops off. You know, Ty Sheets has 4, Hauk with 2 off a beautiful steal, and then Jason Vincent has 1 point, got it at the free throw line. So overall, decent field goal percentage for really both teams. Nobody's shooting overly poorly, with the exception of a couple players maybe. Horsley not able to find really much of anything. He's 1 of 5 from the field, or 20%, but you expect that will increase. So now we've got 5.5 minutes left. At halftime, we're going to leave right now, and we'll be right back with the second half. It is a 7-point game in favor of Riverton. And the second half for both teams coming off emotional wins last night. We'll see what happens with the legs. And they're having an Army giveaway, so we'll leave right now, and we'll be right back on KTAK with the second half.
When repairs are complete after a collision, you expect your car, SUV, or truck to look like new. That's the service you'll receive at Stork Auto Body in Riverton. Professionalism and meticulous attention to detail. You can depend on Stork Auto Body, 841 Miniweb Avenue, Riverton.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness knows what it means to be on top of your game. For over 60 years, Gotchi has led the field in providing physical therapy, occupational therapy, and wellness in Thermopolis and their facilities in Moreland, Basin, Powell, Cody, and Shoshone. Whether you're recovering from an injury, deconditioned, post-stroke, or just looking to take control of your health, you'll find years of dedicated experience paired with personal care at Gotchi Rehabilitation and Wellness. Learn more at gotchi.org.
The staff and board at the Fremont County Fair wish to thank everyone who attended the fair this year. Whether you enjoyed Family Day, a night event, entered a craft show, or showed your livestock, thank you for all your efforts. We'll be moving and grooving next year, so stay tuned.
Papa Murphy's is proud to sponsor this week's Player of the Game. For a limited time, enjoy a Papa Murphy's barbecue chicken pizza made with KC Masterpiece barbecue sauce. After the game or any time, you can't beat the fresh ingredients and authentic flavor of a Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pizza. And you know it's baked right every time because you baked it yourself. Papa Murphy's on North Federal in Riverton. Drop in or order online at papamurphys.com. Go Wolverines!
A well-drawn-up game plan can be the difference between wins and losses. The same can be said about your mental health. Making a game plan to talk to your children can make a huge impact on them and help make them feel supported and listened to. The good news is, this winning game plan isn't hard to implement. All it takes is you starting the conversation and being ready to talk. If you need helpful resources and tools, you can visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Central Wyoming College now offers Bachelor of Applied Science degrees in Early Childhood Education and Organizational Management and Leadership, with an emphasis in outdoor education, tribal leadership, or business and entrepreneurial leadership. CWC offers 3 ways to learn: online, virtual, and in person. Learn, grow, lead, and advance at Central Wyoming College. CWC is leading the way with expanded programs in the Bachelor of Applied Science degrees.
Want access to local news, sports, events, and more? Download the WYO Today app. Now available on all platforms. Stream your favorite radio station, submit something to buy, sell, or trade for deals on the dial, or view contests and special coupons. Better yet, the WYO Today app is the best way to access free HD video of Fremont and Hot Springs County athletics. It's all at your fingertips. Head to your app store or visit wyotoday.com to download the WYO Today app now. Wyoming Community Bank is ready to serve you. Stop in at any one of their branches located in Riverton, Lander, and DuBois. A bank that is owned and operated by the locals of Fremont County. Wyoming Community Bank. They're here to help you.
Hometown Freedom Healthcare, making healthcare great. Providing coverage in family medicine, women's health, pediatrics, and mental health. Meet providers Tara Blumenshine and Adina Vasco and Jessica Rodriguez. Come see us at Hometown Freedom Healthcare, locally owned, 463-0541.
During winter storms, it doesn't take long for roads to turn slick. Snowfall is often accompanied by high winds, and blowing and drifting snow can make it difficult to see the road. Speed limits are based on dry pavement conditions and good visibility. Be ready to reduce speed and increase following distance. Crashes are twice as likely to happen when it's slick out, and it's usually because someone is driving too fast for conditions. Remember, when there's ice and snow, take it slow. This message is brought to you by WYDOT.
If your vehicle needs repair, you can depend on the crew at Extra Care Auto Repair. They can repair almost anything with wheels, gas, diesel, domestic, or import, and their work is top quality and reliable. Extra Care Auto Repair on North Federal in Riverton.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. We are starting the second half. The ball will be held by the Braves on the alternating possession arrow. They trail by 7. Hodges gets it at the free throw line, turns around, misses the 15-foot jumper, and Riverton comes away with it. Paxton looking to bring it up. Does so, hands it to DeVries. Let's see if DeVries can get going like he did in the first. Gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison tries a little no-look pass, and DeVries slips, and just hope he's okay. Looks like he hit some water. They are going to call the travel. That's third turnover of the day against Riverton. It'll be Star Valley's ball, looking to get this down to a 5 or 4 point lead for Riverton. Horsley has it. Horsley gets it to McClure. Back to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive. Turns around, puts up a little hook, leaves it short. No good, and away comes Riverton. DeVries with it now. DeVries stops at the elbow, pops back out, gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison will think 3, no good, but nope, Star Valley comes away with the rebound. Looked like Riverton was about to. Not really Hutchison's shot, and that's the first shot he's shot of the day. Gets it underneath, does Star Valley to 23, kneeled, and he puts it up and good. 27-22. Vincent has it, gets it to Hutchison. Hutchison back to Vincent. Vincent comes outside, now looks to turn and go baseline, gets it to Paxton, who's out on the right wing. Riverton going left to right. Paxton drives, misses everything, except for the backboard, I should say, and comes away with it. Star Valley looking now, potentially can get it down to a 2-point game, or 3-point game, 1 possession, excuse me. Ball gets shot by 22 Jenkins. He misses. And on the rebound attempt, it goes off of, I do believe, Jason Vincent. You've got Vincent, DeVries, Sheets, Paxton, and Hutchison in the game. Inbound, it's going to be a 3 by Jenkins. He misses. Goes up for the rebound, does 22, misses. Horsley gets the rebound, puts it up, no good. So, excuse me here. Kneeled, shot the 3 and missed. Jenkins missed on the rebound. Horsley got the rebound, missed, but he was fouled. That's going to go against Jason Vincent, his first. That'll be team first of the second half. So that will send Horsley to the line, shooting 2. This is his first trip to the line today. First one is up and good. 27-23, Horsley going to the line again. Second one on its way, no good, too hard. Off the back iron, but rebounded by Star Valley. They get McClure, he's no good. And Riverton comes away with it. 4-point lead for Riverton. Little 3-0 run for Star Valley right now to start the third. Swings it to Vincent. Vincent for 3. Good, Jason Vincent. Back out to a 7-point lead, 30-23 with 5:44 to play in the third quarter. Gets it to Hodges. Hodges misses from 15. He's leaving them short. But then the rebound is put back up, and it is good for 2. Paxton brings up. He dishes the Sheets. Sheets is going to stop and pop from 15. He is no good. Away comes Star Valley with the ball. They work it over to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive down, cut off by Paxton. Looking to go inside, but instead goes up top to Neal. Back to Horsley. Horsley looking to drive. Almost stripped from behind, but good job by the young man keeping his composure and keeping the ball. He stops, turns. 15-footer, no good by Horsley. They get it to Hodges. Hodges is going to shoot a 3, no good. And he's 0 for 3 quickly in the second half. That long break not paying off for him, it seems. DeVries is going to bring it up. He's going to shoot from way downtown, and he's going to be good. Not probably the advised shot to take there. 4 feet before he reached 3-point line, but he does extend the lead to 33-25 for Riverton. It's going to be a 30-second timeout for Star Valley. We'll take it with them real quick and be right back on KTAK. And we are back. 4:42 to play in the third. Star Valley 25, Riverton Wolverines 33. 2 threes hit in the second half, and that is the scoring right now for Riverton. One by DeVries, one by Vincent. DeVries stopped and popped. It wasn't quite NBA range, but it was getting close to it. Inbound is going to go to Horsley. Horsley brings it over to Tom Line on the right side. He's going to swing it over to Neild. Neild gets it to Hodges. Hodges from the elbow is going to swing it back out to Jenkins. Jenkins gets it, drives, dishes out for a three by McClure, and he is pure. 28-33, 5-point game. Riverton with the lead. Paxton comes down the right side, going left to right on your radio dial. He drives, tries to put it up. No good, but he's going to draw the foul. Don't know if they'll say it was on the floor or not. They're going to say it was on the floor indeed. Foul was against Horsley. That's his second, and it should be the first team foul of the half for them. Riverton trying to inbound it. It's going to be deflected by Neild and go out of bounds. So they'll move where they throw it right in front of the bench. Paxton with it. He's got to get rid of it at some point. Gets it to DeVries, and Neild gets called. He's trying to play good defense, but just kind of ran up the back there, and Neild gets a foul. That should be his third. Team second of the half. So Paxton will look to do this all over again, inbounding. Gets it into Hutchison. Hutchison is guarded by McClure. Hutchison's going to bring it up towards half court. Picks up his dribble unwisely, but is able to get a cutting back Paxton the ball. Paxton sizing up Horsley. Horsley sizing up Paxton. Paxton shakes him a little bit, shoots from the elbow, no good. Hauk with the DeVries with the rebound. He's going to go to Hutchison there. Hutchison's going to try and drive, and you're going to get a block. And that was a generous call on the block there. 33-28. They're going to say it was on the floor.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to...
Somehow we cut the commercial by accident there. We got a cord crosser. They inbound it to Paxton. Paxton for three, in and out, no good. And away comes Star Valley with the rebound. That last foul, by the way, was on Linford. That's his third. He just checked into the game, too. And on a long baseball pass, it's going to be thrown out of bounds by Star Valley. So still just sitting around that 5-point mark. 5 point, they don't go to threes, they don't go to 7. It's kind of been tightly matched in that range here since the start of the second half. Paxton going to bring it over the timeline, goes to Vincent on the right wing. Vincent almost has it stolen from him. Vincent has to go down the floor to get it, and it's going to go off of Vincent and out of bounds, so that's going to be turned over. Number 4. Neither team turning the ball over too much. Just some good basketball so far being played with 3:20 to go. They get it over to Lancaster. Lancaster guarded by Sheets. He's going to go all the way across the free throw line. Look to come in. Puts a knee in the chest of Hauk. I was about to say it's got to be a call one way or the other. You can't just ignore that. And they're going to get Hauk on the block. I think he tried to fall too soon. Tried to act like it was going to get him and draw the charge. Like I said, Hauk and Monroe in the game. And they'll send Lancaster the line for 2 shots. First one is up and hits every bit of iron it can and then falls in. That's his first points tonight. He's 0 for 2 from the field, now 1 for 1 from the free throw line. Second one is on its way, and it is good. 33-30 in favor of Riverton. Back down to the three-point game as we're approaching 3 minutes to go in the third. DeVries looking to drive, throws a little bit of a shoulder, no call, goes up with it, and they're going to get a foul against Star Valley. That's going to be against Lancaster, his first. That'll be the team fourth. And it'll send Derek DeVries to the line to shoot 2. So Derek on the day is 1 for 3 from the free throw line. He hits his first. He's now got 17 points on the day, exactly half of Riverton's total. Monroe now coming back in. He's going to come get Hauk. So you've got DeVries, Monroe, Vincent, Paxton, and Sheets. DeVries puts the second one up and good. Now 3 for 5 on the night from the free throw line. 35-30 in favor of Riverton. Star Valley brings in Lancaster with on the left side. He tries to drive. Now he's going back across the free throw line again. Puts it up. Almost had the and one, and this time I think they're going to get Derek on the foul. Nope, they're not going to get Derek on the foul. They're going to get Parker on the foul, it looks like. They get Paxton with the foul. That's team third. And they'll send Lancaster to the line where he's 2 for 2, just having hit the 2. First one is up and good. 35-31. 2:45 to go in the third quarter. Lancaster gets the ball, takes a couple dribbles. Second one is on its way. No good, left it well short off the front iron. And we're going to get a foul against Riverton on the rebound. It's going to be against Drevin Monroe. That's his first, team fourth. So it'll be inbounding basketball for Star Valley. They trail by 4. Chance to get it back to a 1 possession lead. Even 1 point with a 3. Lancaster has it now. Lancaster coming up top. Eyes off to his left, but then goes down the middle. Driving, he's going to look to put it up. No good. DeVries with the rebound. He was looking to draw a foul again. DeVries brings it all the way down court, but gets it stolen. Turnover number 5. And we're going to have a warning on Coach Sheets there. Is it a... I've rarely seen a warning. You'd think it'd be a technical. That's interesting. I would have thought the technical, but they have warned Coach Sheets. He was not happy with the play. Obviously, McClure now has it guarded by Monroe. Gets into Hodges. That's where they want Hodges to operate, and he draws the foul. Forget this three-point stuff. Forget this 15-footer stuff. To put him underneath. Foul is against DeVries. That's his first. Team fifth. And Hodges will go to the line. Chance to cut it down to a 2-point lead. First free throw on the way is good. He now has 7 points on the day. Started out 3 of 4, but has missed 6 straight field goals since then. Still 40%, nothing, or 30%, nothing to laugh at, but I guess, but not where they'd expect him to be and where he operates. Puts second free throw up and good. Those were his first 2 of those for the day, and it's 35-33. Sheets with it. Now they're going to come out in a full court press. Gets it to DeVries, back to Sheets. Sheets looking to drive, gets out to Paxton. Long 3, no good by Paxton. And away comes Star Valley with a chance to tie it with 1:55 to go in the game. Or in the third, excuse me. Horsley driving down, kicks out to Lancaster. Lancaster drives in, shoots from 8 feet. Cannot buy it from 8 feet. And then Hodges with the rebound and 1. So foul is against 14. Fouls against Hutchison. That's his third. Team 6, and that's concerning because now they will be shooting. Star Valley will be shooting free throws every single foul. Coach Sheets is going to call a timeout. He calls a full with 1:45 to go in the first. We'll take it with him and be right back on KTAK.
One voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you purchase your car, do you know if you got the best payment possible? The answer is probably no. Oftentimes, your loan is packed with additional charges that can drive your monthly payment higher than it should be, costing you thousands of dollars more for your car. Hi, this is Patty, and here is your second chance to get the payment you deserve. Visit Atlantic City Federal Credit Union today for a courtesy loan review. We've helped our members save money by refinancing their vehicle with us. Now it's your turn. Open your eyes to a credit union. Atlantic City Federal Credit Union.
And welcome back after the timeout by Coach Sheets. Hodges will go to the line to try and give Star Valley the lead here with 1:45 after he completes the traditional three-point play. He does complete it, and he's now got 11 on the day. 1 point lead. Paxson bringing it down is going to kick out to Hutchinson. Hutchinson drives baseline and loses control of it. Dribbling and driving down, sometimes his thing. Sheets not happy, both hands on his head. Lancaster now with it. Looking to extend the lead. Think they'll go inside maybe. Horsley looking to drive, kicks it out, kicks around to McClure. McClure looking to drive, shoots, blocked by DeVries. And away comes Riverton with it. Vincent's going to bring over the timeline as we go under 1:10 in the third quarter. Gets it to Sheets. Right now, all your starters in. They get it to Paxson. Paxson looking to drive, puts it up, and he's going to draw a foul. And if that's on number 0, that could be a bit concerning. It's not. It is against Horsley. That's his third. Team 5th. So, but it will send Parker Paxson to the line, shooting 2. He is 2 for 2 on the day. First one is up and good. That is his first points of the second half. And ties it up at 36. Looking to retake the lead. Paxson puts the second one up and good. 37-36, minute to go in the ball game. Well, I think we're going to have a good one down the stretch. Lancaster looking to drive. Kicks it out to Horsley. Horsley for 3, no good. Rebound by Sheets. 45 seconds to go. Vincent has it. He gets it to DeVries. DeVries over Sheets. Sheets going to try and go baseline. He needs to pass to somebody, but he's blocked. Nice save by Lancaster. Nice save again by Hodges. DeVries gets, unfortunately, Lancaster's going to get called for a foul. You almost had a Sports Center moment there for Star Valley. Unfortunately, just unable to convert it, and then it became a mess. But 2 great saves there by the Star Valley forwards. And it will be a foul against 34. That's Lancaster. That's his second. Team 6th. So now everybody next foul is shooting 1-and-1. So free throws will be happening in the fourth quarter quite a bit, most likely. Paxson got Sheets. Sheets gets it. I think he was trying to throw it to Hutchinson, but Paxson just ran out and got it with 15 seconds left in the quarter. No doubt this is Sheets 101. As you know, Bo Sheets is going to hold for the last shot if it's under a minute. He always does. 7 seconds left. They get to Vincent. Vincent looking to drive, makes a nice move, unable to convert, gets it to Paxson, who can't convert. And Vincent puts it in at the buzzer. What effort by Jason Vincent there. Not always the greatest shooter, but he does make an effort, and he's able to get it back. Him and Paxson able to somehow not get boxed out and get positioned for rebounds there. And so it will go to the fourth, 39-36. We got another one like last night. Heavyweight battle here in Afton, Wyoming. Come back for the fourth quarter here on KTAK.
From the wide open spaces to the canyon near you, Wyoming.com is reaching more homes and businesses than ever before. For more than 25 years, we've aimed to provide the best internet and phone service to meet the needs of our customers all across the great state of Wyoming. Now it's getting even better. Wyoming.com, expanding to an area near you. Wyoming.com. We're out there.
Riverton's Hampton Inn & Suites is proud to sponsor our youth athletics in Fremont County. Fremont County school athletics provide our youth timeless experiences and lessons that can lead to success for life. Setting goals, teamwork, and hard work make young athletes into good citizens.
Snyder Signature Properties would like to give a huge shout out to the local sports of Fremont County. They are here to support your team and your local home real estate needs. Call today to see how Snyder Signature Properties can help you buy and sell your next property. Good luck to all Fremont County athletes.
Inbound now is going to go to the visitors, the Riverton Wolverines, and they try and inbound it. Sheets tries to get into DeVries. It's tapped out of bounds by Star Valley, and so now Vincent will inbound it. He gets it to Paxton, who then hands it to DeVries. 3-point game, 39-36. We are in the fourth. Sheets has it. Sheets gets it to Hutchinson. Hutchinson fakes, moves, puts it up. No, they're going to say the foul was on the floor, but he will be shooting 1-and-1. So your starters in as you would expect. Of course, they are missing one, and Sheets is coming in. Sheets is playing instead of Kate Gabrielson, who is sick. Foul went against number 34 Lancaster, his third. Hutchinson hits everything and misses the free throw, but guess what? Jason Vincent gets it back. Hutchinson tried to hit it up and in, missed though. Vincent, nice rebound, maybe should have gone back up with it. But they are now shooting free throws, is Riverton. Next foul by anybody. Vincent, probably should have been a foul there. Paxton's got it. Paxton on the steal. Going to try and go coast to coast, and he's going to get called with getting the body on the foul, and that's Lancaster's fourth. So I expect we will see a substitution here for him. Paxton absolutely rejected on there, but they're going to say that the body was contacted. And Paxton will go to the line to shoot two with 7:25 to go. First one up and good. Paxton now with 10 points on the game. He's got one more coming as it is 40-36 in favor of Riverton. Second one on its way, pure. So 41-36, back out to a 5-point game. Horsley's going to bring it up over the timeline, goes to McClure. McClure looking inside, then decides to drive towards the free throw line, gets it underneath to Jenkins, who puts it up and good. 41-38. DeVries bringing it down court, going to dish out to Hutchison. Hutchison to Vincent. Vincent for a long three, leaves it well short. Rebound is by Star Valley. They will look to get down to one or tie it. 6:53 to go. They swing it over to Neal. Neal looking inside. Gets a screen from Hodges. Neal gets it to McClure up top the key. McClure over to Jenkins. Jenkins back to McClure. He shoots a fade towards the sideline. Up and good. 1-point game, 41-40, 6:32-31. Paxton with it. He's guarded by Horsley. He's looking to drive. He puts it up, and no good, Paxton. Away comes Star Valley, looking to retake the lead here. They get it. They're going to drive all the way down. Little floater put up by McClure. No good. DeVries comes away with the rebound. They get to Paxton. Paxton looked to break and then saw it was 1-on-3 and wisely decided not to keep going. They get out to Vincent as we're about to go under 6 minutes to go. Vincent to Paxton, 5:58 to play. 1-point lead. Paxton going to stop for three. No good. He only has 1 3 on the day. He shot 3 of them now. 41-40. Horsley brings it over the timeline. Star Valley looking to erase this lead very quickly. McClure has it. He gets into Hodges. Hodges puts up no good. Vincent with the rebound. That shot was maybe partially deflected, and Hodges is going to get called for the foul. You just got to stay away from that there, most likely. That's the third foul on him, team night, and Vincent will go to the line to shoot 1-and-1. Next foul by Star Valley will be 2 shots as we see Houck and Monroe come into the game here. Vincent with a chance to extend this to a 3-point lead. Free throws for both teams are going to be important. 1-point game with 5.5 minutes to play. First one on the way. He banked it in. It counts nonetheless, but I'm sure he didn't call it that way. 42-40. Sheets basically using 7 men in this game. Has put Dale in there. Second free throws up and no good. So it's a 2-point game. Dale played about 45 seconds to a minute, but pretty much just going 7 deep. Lucas has not seen the floor, which he sees it quite a bit. We've got ball on the floor. We're going to get a tied ball. No doubt possession error will favor the hometown team. Star Valley here with 5:15 to play. Monroe, who came in, comes back in. He gets Vincent, so it's Houck, Hutchinson, Monroe, DeVries, and Paxton. Majority of the offense today has flowed through DeVries and Paxton. Inbound is to Hodges. Hodges at the top of the key. Fakes out Hutchinson, pulls in, shoots from 15. No good. He just can't buy it from 15 today. DeVries comes away with it. He's going to drive in, dishes to Hutchinson on the wing. Hutchinson picks up his dribble, goes to DeVries. DeVries for 3. It looks off target. It is. Houck with the rebound, puts it up, and he's fouled by 23. So DeVries, that shot just didn't look good from the moment it left his hand, and Houck will draw the foul. That foul is going against Neal. That's his 4th, team 10th. So 2 shots for Houck here. Chance to go up and get his 3rd and 4th point of the day, and he misses the first one. So only chance to get the 3rd. Has 2 points on the day off after a nice steal by him. Sprinted, outraced the Star Valley defender, got the ball, and took it all the way in. Too hard on that one, too. Hit the back of the iron both times. 4:50 to go. 2-point game still. McClure to Neal. Neal looking inside. Back up top to McClure. Goes underneath the Hodges. He moves and puts it up and in. That's where they need him working if you're Star Valley. And what are we going to get here? We're going to get a foul of some sort. And, yep, they're going to call a foul on 14? Hold on, who is it? Yeah, it's 14. Who's 14? That's Hutchison, never mind. I thought they were calling on them. They were pointing in that direction. So that's his 4th, team 7th. So that will send Horsley to the line, a chance to retake the lead with 4:36 to play. Let's see here. It looked like a jump ball, and then I disagree with that foul, but it really don't matter because Horsley's at the line to try and take the lead. Hits the first one, and they now lead. 43-42. Jason Vincent coming in for Hutchison as he now has 4 fouls. Vincent only with 1. So Horsley will go to the line here. A chance to widen the lead. He is 2 for 3 on free throws. He's now 3 for 4. 44-42. Inbound to Paxton. Paxton brings it over the timeline. He's guarded by Horsley. Paxton shakes him, gets it to DeVries. DeVries gets a screen from Monroe. DeVries going to take it all the way in, puts it up, no good. Monroe gets it, and he's going to draw a foul. DeVries got a little too fancy there. Monroe going to go to the line now. Foul is against number 5, that being McClure. That's his 2nd. He'll shoot 2 as we are now in the double bonus. 4:19 to play. Riverton down by 2. Monroe's first free throw up, hits front, back iron, and then falls through. That is his first point of the game. He cuts the deficit to 1. Drevin gets the ball from the official, puts the second one up, and it is good as well. Tie game, 44-44. 4:18, 4:17 to play. Horsley going to bring it over the timeline. Of course, Riverton's in the man-to-man. They're going to go for Hodges. Vincent able to step in front and knock the pass away, and DeVries will come away with it. So they've gone a long time, but that is turnover number 7 for Star Valley. And what are they calling here? They're going to call offensive foul against Monroe. That's his 2nd, team 8th. Didn't need that. Looks like it might have been an illegal screen. So it's an offensive foul. So they don't shoot 1-and-1. Offensive foul, so no 1-and-1 here. Inbounded to Horsley. Horsley going to bring it up. Tie ball game. That's just shame, too. Drevin, you got to be more disciplined than getting a foul that far away from where the basketball was after a great defensive play. DeVries, nicely done. DeVries slaps the ball away, and then to save it from going out of bounds, throws it off McClure. And for a team that hadn't had a turnover in quite some time, Star Valley now gets 2 quick ones. They only have 8 on the day. Not a bad day at all, but they had gone almost a quarter and a half with only having 1. Sheets now with it. Sheets has it on the right wing. He's looking to drive. Monroe cuts, not there, gets it to DeVries. DeVries is going to lose the ball. They're going to say it went off McClure. Could not tell from this angle, but it looked like he just lost it. McClure's going to come out now, and they're going to bring in Jenkins. Jenkins with 7 points on the day, and they're also going to bring in Lancaster. Lancaster going to have to play very carefully on the defensive end as he has 4 fouls. Benson will look to inbound. He gets into Monroe. Monroe with a spin, puts it up, no good, and rebound's going to go to Hodges. No, but Vincent, guess what? Jason Vincent able to put some effort in and tip it back out. So DeVries now has it. DeVries, get out of the lane, DeVries. DeVries out to Monroe to Paxson, 3:23, 3:22. Paxson out to Monroe. Monroe fakes a 3. He's not going to shoot, tries to shoot a fadeaway and misses badly. Airballing it completely, and away comes Lancaster. Lancaster probably going to try and take it coast to coast, but Monroe set up for the charge. He would have probably been better with Lancaster to have kept his head straight and probably gone to the basket, because that's number 5. So not really protecting himself there. He'd probably been better off to go up for the shot, have his head pointed towards the defender the whole way, because he would have seen the setup. So Lancaster has fouled out. One more. Neal also with 4 on the day, so he's in trouble. Hutchison in trouble for Riverton. DeVries brings up as we go under 3 minutes, and it's tied. Gets out to Sheets. Sheets dribbling towards free throw line. Goes to Vincent. Vincent's got an open look for 3. Good! Jason Vincent! Jason Vincent hits from downtown just like last night, hitting a clutch 3. 47-44 in favor of Riverton. Under 2:40 to play. They're going to go inside to Hodges, and they're going to get a foul, and rightfully so. That's where they need Hodges. That's their thing, and he is there, and he's got a 5-inch height advantage. Foul is going against 00. That's Vincent, who just hit it. That's his second foul, 9th team foul, so it'll be 1-1, I do believe, and Hutchison coming back in for Monroe. But it will be 2 shots for both teams on any foul the rest of the way, as long as it's not an offensive foul. Hodges trying to bring it back to a 1-point game if he hits both. He hits the first one. He is now, let's see here, he's perfect from the line, actually. He's 4 for 4 today. Hodges has 1 more. Possession arrow is in favor, by the way, of Riverton. The second one is up and good. And it is 47-46. We're going to get a timeout on the floor with 2:37 to play. Timeout is a full one, and it is by Star Valley. We'll be right back on KTAK.
At some point, everyone is a pedestrian.
When you're driving, yield to pedestrians.
Wear light clothing.
Walk on a pathway instead of the road.
Look out for pedestrians.
Avoid distractions like your phone.
Look out for pedestrians, they're everywhere. We are the Wyoming Indian Lady Chiefs. We need you in our stand.
You need an oil change, but you don't have a lot of time. Expressway Lubes on South Federal in Riverton and Highway 789 in Lander provide a fast, professional lube, oil, and filter change. Expressway Lubes, locally owned and proud to support our local student athletes.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. A couple of scores from the Ranger newspaper scoreboard. Lander falls to Lovell 52-40. Let's see here else we got Thermopolis Lady Bobcats fall to Mountain View Bobcats 54-40. The Thermopolis Bobcats, the boys, won 58-48 over Mountain View. And after one in Lovell, it is 18-7 Lander after 1 quarter, and a final from the reservation, Rocky Mountain Lady Grizz 50, Wyoming Indian 46. That is their Lady Chiefs' first loss in 2A this year. Paxton off the inbounds goes in for 2, and he's good. Paxton answering as you would expect, one of the team leaders, makes it 49-46, 2:13, 2:12. And we're going to get a walk. He drug his foot. You know Johnson's got to be hating himself for that one because you could hear it. I mean, it wasn't just a visual foul, it was an audio foul. So Vincent will inbound, gets it to Sheets. 2:09, 2:08. I think we'll probably see the Riverton starters for the rest of the way unless Hutchinson fouls out. Sheets brings up, gets it to DeVries. DeVries is going to go out towards half court and reset things. 3-point lead for Riverton with under 2 minutes now. DeVries looking to make a move, and he's going to get called for a palm as he tripped over Hutchinson's leg, just not clearing the screen quite well. So that is turnover number 7. Both teams doing well there. 9 turnovers on the day for Star Valley, 7 for Riverton. Horsley brings it up, gets it to Linford. Linford goes inside to Hodges. Hodges is going to lean in, put it up, and good. And unfortunately for Riverton, Hutchinson just kind of had to let him push him back. 49-48, minute 34, minute 33. 1 point lead. Paxton's going to bring it over the timeline. And let's see what the strategy is here by Coach Sheets. Gets it to Sheets. Sheets on the left side. He's going to pull back out. Minute 20. Sheets looking to drive. Gets it to Hutchison on the right side. Hutchison to DeVries. DeVries thought about a 3 there for a second. He's going to stop and pop from 15. Pure! DeVries there with a big shot. He was over 2 in the 4th so far, but he extends the lead 51-48. We go under a minute to play. 3-point game. Horsley has it. He's going to kick it to Linford. Linford thought about 3, but Sheets got his space. He dribbles in, shoots from 17. No good. Hutchison comes away with the rebound. And now they're going to have to foul because they will just hold it. That is the Sheets style. Paxton has it, gets it to Vincent. You would expect it to come back to Paxton at some point in time. And almost stolen, and it's going to be off of DeVries. No, they're going to say it was off of Jenkins. I thought it did go off of DeVries, but it will stay that way. It will stay with Riverton with 35 seconds left. 3-point game. Inbound is to Paxton. They're going to try and get a steal quickly, but they're going to have to foul him. He's going to go ahead and call timeout wisely, though. 28.6 left. I think this will most likely be a full timeout. So we will take it with 28.8 seconds left. Excuse me. It is a full timeout. We'll be right back on KTAK. Riverton 51, Star Valley 48.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
From the field to the court to the pool and beyond, Fremont County athletes give their blood, sweat, and tears for their teammates and community. Why compromise that with alcohol or marijuana? Help your athlete make the most of their playing time by avoiding the dangers and impact that substance use can have on their performance and future. For more resources and information, visit FremontCountyPrevention.com.
Vince will now be inbounding. Welcome back to KTAK's coverage. 3-point game, 28.8, now 26 seconds. Paxton, they're going to try and quadruple team him, and he gets fouled trying to pass it to Hutchison, and that was probably for the best for Riverton. Parker Paxton, the best free throw shooter on the team, one of the best in the state, will go to the line with a chance to actually prove that he is one of the best in the state here in the clutch with 22.5 seconds left. Chance to make it a 2-possession lead for Riverton. First one on the way, good. That foul, by the way, was against Horsley. That's his 4th. Team over 10, so Paxton with the second one, rolls it in and good. He is perfect from the line today and is now 53-48, 5-point lead. We get a 30-second timeout with 22.5 seconds left by Riverton. They lead by 5. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back on KTAK.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. It has been exactly as we expected, a close one throughout. It is 53-48, Riverton with the lead, 22.5 seconds left in the game. Ball belongs to Star Valley. Horsley brings it up, gets it to Neal to McClure, going inside to Hodges. He puts it up, no good, and rebound by Hutchinson, and let's see what they're going to say. They're going to say he went out of bounds, so I think it's going to be Star Valley ball. But Hodges not able to convert there. He brought the ball really low, too, which was kind of odd. Keep it up high, and he doesn't have to worry about Riverton. Inbound is to Neal. Neal shoots a three. It's rejected by Sheets, and Sheets gets the rebound and is quickly fouled with 6.9 seconds left. Sheets will get a chance to go to the line here, extend the lead. This should be it. Sheets, they had to shoot the three. There's no doubt there. They had to throw it up there. And Sheets did a good job, as he has done all game, of reading the game. High basketball IQ there, which should be expected as he's the coach's son, for Pete's sake. He's going to go to the line, shooting two. First one hits the back iron, but had enough rotation on it to actually just kind of stop and then just fall forward into the basket. That's point number 5 for him. Second one is a little more traditional and goes in, and it is 55-48. Really quickly, they're going to bring it down, try and throw it out. DeVries stands in the lane. McClure gets it up, and it is good by McClure, but that's going to do it. He hit at the buzzer, and it was the heavyweight fight we expected, and game of styles was what we expected to play out, and that's what we saw with the final 55 for Riverton, 51 for Star Valley. And we will be right back with the Click It or Ticket postgame show after these messages on KTAK. 36-50.
At Teton Therapy, our people make the difference. You can live pain-free. The amazing staff at Teton Therapy can help. In Lander and Riverton.
Why should you choose Lander Medical Clinic or Western Family Care for your health care? In addition to 4 locations in Fremont County, they also provide telehealth. Telehealth can be your go-to answer when you're out of town, on the road, or just can't get to urgent care. All you need is a good internet connection. To schedule a telehealth appointment, call 332-2941 today. That's 332-2941. Lander Medical Clinic and Western Family Care. With telehealth, they're putting your health first every time.
All right, and we are joined here by our Papa Murphy's player of the game, Derek DeVries. He finishes with an even 20. Sounds nice. Derek, you were feeling it in the first quarter. Tell us a little bit about it. You came out, missed your first one, and then didn't miss again in the entire quarter.
No, yeah, the way we came out today was way better than yesterday. That was our main focus for today, just not come out flat like we did against Jackson, and it worked for us. First quarter was awesome.
Were you a little surprised knowing that when you were going to drive that they had the height, but they seemed to just clear like the Red Sea for Moses? Were you shocked at all that when you turned the corner there wasn't a guy waiting for you, it just was there?
No, yeah, that was kind of surprising, especially with how long they are. But they weren't in their gap, so it allowed us to drive in easy 2 buckets.
So tell me what it means to this team to come in here, down Kate Gabrielson. He's back home sick, not feeling well. Jason Vincent throwing up the day before and throwing up yesterday. Being without certain guys, almost thinking that maybe Monroe yesterday might go into concussion protocol after taking a boot to the head. What does it mean to come into two very hostile environments and come out with a win?
It first starts that we are very well coached. Props to our coaches for getting us prepared down, a starter and a half because Jason's sick. But then we came out with fire. We didn't let, when we lost the lead, we didn't let that affect us. We just kept our heads up and kept playing.
Well, it was definitely a game. Y'all are seemingly getting hot in the right month, coming together as a team, and now you get to at least go home for 2 games next weekend, and you'll get to be in the friendly confines. What do you think the sky is for this team? I know that's a hard question to ask. You're number 3 in the state.
I don't think the rankings are. I don't think there should be rankings this year. The title is up for grabs. The regional playoffs up for grabs. There's no team that's just better than the others. 4A is really cool this year, so I don't really know how to answer that question.
And then final question, knowing that pretty much every game you're going to at least face somebody who's taller than everybody you've got, what can you say about you, Hunter, Jason, everybody who's playing in the post, Drevin able to keep them at bay seemingly? I was almost feeling bad because Hodges, I was sitting there going, play 4 feet from the basket. Why are you shooting from 15? You've got 6 inches. But that just is a testament to the way y'all play and the way you aggravate people, that tall guys who play in the post all season long start trying to shoot mid-range jumpers. Is that the goal, is to take those height guys out of their game completely and get in their head?
Yeah, so if we can keep them from the basket, that was our main goal on defense for Jackson and this team. So keeping them at the 15-foot range, like you said, was really a really big help on our defensive side.
Well, you are a on the smaller side as far as the team goes, but you're a fun, aggressive, scrappy team to watch and to call, and I look forward to how far this can go. We want to thank Derek DeVries, our Papa Murphy's player of the game. We'll be right back on KTAK.
It's more than clocking in or collecting a paycheck. We are a network of caring professionals who want to be here, dedicated to serving our communities. We are Sage West Healthcare, our 2 campus hospitals in Riverton and Lander. We take pride in our region, our people, and our communities. Located in beautiful central Wyoming, filled with natural recreation in our own backyard. We are neighbors caring for neighbors, a community caring for its own. We are Sage West. We are recruiting the best, like you.
Are you a caring person that wants to help but not sure where to go? Wyoming Senior Citizen Inc. is looking for caregivers across the state. Call 307-856-6880 to find out more information. They would like to wish all Fremont County athletes good luck this year.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your...
And welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. It is now time for the Gatorade Player of the Game. And as I've said before here on the Click It or Ticket postgame show, I kind of make that be an award that is for the player of the game who gave the effort. Didn't necessarily always show up in the stat sheets either. So that one is going to go to a guy who won't get a lot of credit in the stat sheets, and that is one other than Nathan Hutchison. 0 points on the day. He'll get rebounds in the stat sheets, the official stat sheets, but I can't keep them all. So we're going to give Nathan Hutchison the Gatorade Player of the Game. That's the one we give for effort and just playing great defense, and he worked his butt off. And we also got to give him credit. After the 4th foul, he knew how to play with 4 fouls, and somebody else didn't. So we've got Coach Sheets joining us real quick, so we're going to throw a headset on him. And, Coach, I know probably ages you a couple of years. I've never seen a warning given to a coach. I just thought the technical would come out. But
well, yeah, and I was thankful for that. I was a little too demonstrative on, what I felt like the kid got slapped and the turnover after a couple. They're a very physical team. So yeah, they definitely told me to tone it down a bit.
Well, they didn't like us either. I had a fan in front of me when Parker got clobbered down here, and I said clobbered, and he decided to say a few choice words to be heard over the air.
Everybody wants their team to win, right?
Yeah, absolutely. So tell me what it's like to have such a quick turnaround, going to two hostile environments, probably one of the more hostile Saturday afternoon environments I've seen, and to pull out victories where you took everything you could take.
Yeah, this is definitely our most difficult road trip of the year, even over the tournaments early, because they're home environments. They're playing on their home court. There's a lot at stake against two of the, in my opinion, two of the top 5 teams in the state. And, to come in and get those victories on the road is huge.
Well, also a little bit of a preview of the regional tournament coming down here, because they have so many hotels for people to stay.
Right, for sure.
But what is it like? How do y'all practice being a smaller team? And you seem to have a way of literally intimidating larger players at the fact that I'm sitting there looking at Hodges going, go 4 feet in, that's where they need you.
Right.
He's shooting 15-footers. He doesn't want any part of Jason and Derek. How do you train that?
Well, he had a couple of those, kind of just bullied his way in and got him. But, part of it's just the kids deciding. You know what I mean? It's hard to simulate that in practice because we don't have 6'7", 6'6", 6'6", 6'5", whatever they had, and so it's tough to simulate that. So part of it's just kind of the guy's willpower. When you get in the game, we talk a lot about it, we simulate it, but it's completely different. When you get on the court with those kids that are that size, that athletic, that strong. They're a good team.
Well, at least now you got your last weekend where it's full weekend at home coming up.
Yep.
With games on Friday and Saturday. And what does it mean to you also, last question, as far as when it comes to close games, free throws matter a whole lot.
Yep.
And your team has gone from last year, you won 1 or 2 guys to go to the line. Now it seems like anybody can go to the line, and they're good. You've had your 2 best free throw shooting games in games where every point mattered.
Yeah, and even this weekend I felt like we could have made a few more. So that's good when you feel like you left a few on the table, but yet you shoot a good number of them and make them down the stretch is it's game changing, right? So if you miss them, it's in a tough spot to win. If you make them, you put yourself in a good position to kind of have that lead.
So, and I lied. One last question. What's it mean to you to be able to turn around and see over here a section full of Riverton folks?
Cool.
Not just parents,
right,
but just people who came down, drove the 4 hours. They drove probably last night, too, and came. What's it mean to you guys to see how much they travel now, knowing that you're going to have to come back here for region?
Yeah, and we talked about that, that this was kind of our first game. We're going to have more games in this gym than our home gym down the stretch. We're going to have hopefully 4 games in here, including today, and we're only going to have 3 at home. So we got to get kind of used to playing on this court, and, it's a good way to start.
Well, thanks to Coach Sheets for joining us on the Clicker Ticket postgame show. We'll be right back to wrap up things here on KTAK.
Service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey. Riverton Vision Center offers comprehensive eye health exams, highly trained staff, and a large selection of fashion eyewear and sunglasses. Dr. Frazier, Dr. Hinkle, Dr. Ballard, and Dr. Davis offer over 70 years of experience. Call Riverton Vision Center at 856-9451 to schedule an appointment today. Community Health Centers of Central Wyoming has locations across Fremont County ready to serve you at DuBois Medical Clinic, Riverton Community Health, and Lander Community Health Pediatrics. We accept all forms of insurance, including Medicaid and Medicare. Are you struggling to get medical care? Ask for their sliding fee scale. From family medicine to pediatrics, Community Health Centers are here to serve you. Call 307-463-7160 or visit chccw.org to schedule your appointment.
Again, welcome back to KTAK's coverage of Riverton High School basketball. Again, the final, 68, not 68, that was last night, 55-51, Riverton winning at who will be hosting the region tournament here. So, like Coach Sheets just said on the Clicker Ticket postgame show, got to get used to that. So a great weekend overall. The Riverton Lady Wolverines split, winning at Jackson, losing a tight one here, and then the boys winning at both, setting themselves up for the future with a good record and good seeding on the line. This has been Kevin Shields. I want to thank Connor Shields for helping out on camera, and give a special shout out to Katie back at the mothership for helping us out. Reminder that we will be live on Friday and Saturday from the friendly confines of Riverton High School. The last 2-game weekend stretch at home. The rest of the way we will have home and away. Friday will be at home, and then Saturday will be away or whatnot. So we will be having all of that next weekend. We look forward to that one, as well as for everything about the game and for further comments by the coaches and things of that nature and further statistical breakdown. Be sure to check out wyotoday.com and also purchase a Ranger newspaper for your reading pleasure. And check out the Fremont Sports, done by sports editor and director Sean O'Brate. This is for Kevin Shields, for Connor, for Katie, and for all the family at WRRN for Wind River Radio Networks. We are telling you good night and goodbye.
From one corner of the state to the other, over 82% of Wyomingites wear their seatbelts. And to the 18% who don't, we say, let's buckle up for life, Wyoming.
Natural Health Solutions offers treatments for a variety of conditions, along with nutritional counseling, chiropractic, acupuncture, and more. Treatment plans designed individually to optimize your health. Call for an appointment, 856-8181 today.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.